Yeah, buddies. It's the Ron and Fez show live. 866-313-FREE. 866-313-FREE. Of course, the big news in town right now. Oh, by the way, I'm Ron. There's Fez.
Hiya, buddies.
Of course, the big news in town right now, Don Imus, whatever he's going through, has nothing to do with this show. This is the only show, I think, that is celebrating because our own Eastside Dave, our producer, has asked his lovely girlfriend, Casey, for her hand in marriage, and she accepted. So,
thank you. Thank you.
There you have it, Dave.
Thank you, Mr. B. Well,
the wild man is getting married.
I can't believe it myself. We still haven't talked on the phone yet.
Right.
But between shows, we did a text message and just said, "Can you believe this?" And she wrote back, "I can't, but I'm still marrying you.
Wow.
You son of a gun," is what she actually wrote verbatim. I'll say this, best day of my life.
Is it really?
I'm talking over 96 Yankee championship.
Yeah.
I'm talking over 98,
you know
99, and
what?
2000.
I want to still stay friends with you. A championship, World Series, much more important than marriage. And I'm saying I'm telling you that as a family man.
Oh.
I'm telling you that as a family man. You can always get remarried. Yeah. You don't know when the next championship's coming.
It's been 6 or 7 years, but I'm a little surprised you would say that. But nevertheless.
866-313-FREE. Now, already we are putting together an opportunity to go out and kind of say goodbye to Eastside Dave, because when he comes back, he'll be Eastside David, the family man.
That's right.
And we're doing it quick. It's not this Friday, but it's next Friday.
A week from this coming Friday, that's April 20th, 420, Eastside Dave's Bachelor.
420, y'all.
Eastside Dave's Bachelor Party.
On 420, y'all.
We're going to have it at the VIP Club, 20 West 20th Street. That's between 5th and 6th Avenue in Manhattan. We're going to get started about 10 o'clock.
You know why we're doing this at the VIP Club? Classy, and you deserve class.
Thank you. Well, she's a very classy broad, and we expect class, we expect romance and magic, and I've heard the VIP Gentlemen's Club provides all three of those.
Yeah, it's going to be that nice. We're going to. I hope to put her up on stage because you know what I mean, for fun. Last time, let everybody take a look at what you're getting, how lucky you are.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, though.
Yeah,
you're proud of her.
Think of it as Live E Club.
Yeah, no, I know.
Her and Solera.
Yeah, but people can actually then touch them and throw dollars.
By the way,
at
has
them.
anyone seen the cover of Rolling Stone? This thing?
Yeah.
With Rose McGowan and who's the other girl?
Rosario Dawson.
A bare butt to bare butt. It may be the all-time most batchable Rolling Stone. I give him credit for that. Now we're going to open this this night with Eastside Dave up to the general public here. We're going to have a lot of fun. So if you'd like to come out with us on April 20th, here's what you got to do. Email us at ronandfez@aol.com. ronandfez@aol.com. We're taking care of the admittance. That's on us. Everybody is going to pick up a VIP card.
Yeah, we got VIP cards from the VIP Club, and they are good for life. So that's what we'll be giving out.
What do you exactly get with that? You walk around with that club, and it makes you what? It makes you a VIP for life?
It makes you a VIP at the VIP Club. You and your buddies, your guests, you get in free with as long as you're carrying that card.
All right, so that's what you're going to do. Email us at ronandfez@aol.com, ronandfez@aol.com. We're putting together a party for this. All for Eastside Dave because Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now.
That's right.
Now, you get a little bit of people saying this and that because you've only known her for a short time. You met her this year,
yes,
but you guys only started dating a month ago?
1 month to the day. And I thought, boy, it must be, it just couldn't be more romantic than to propose to her on the 1 month anniversary.
It's a little soon, though, don't you think?
No, I don't think so. I feel like we know each other quite well. We talk a lot. We have the same type of vibe, and that's why she's my fiance.
See, I think it's real soon, and what worries me is he came to this decision over the weekend when she went back to North Carolina.
Sure.
So it sounds like, he just kind of made this decision in the heat of the moment when he was at his...
What did Asia sing? Heat of the moment.
That's right.
This is an Asia marriage.
Yes.
We're bringing that all back. a big bachelor party, which I believe we're going to turn into the greatest party we've ever thrown. If you'd like to be a part of this, limited seating here. So Ron and Fez at AOL.com. Ron and Fez at AOL.com. You know, remember the last party that we did at the Hard Rock, how legendary that was. Mm-hmm. This time, we're going to have beautiful women, 4 ugly ones, but mainly beautiful women. And it's going to be a classy situation. We decided this. If women would like to come with us, that's fine too.
It's open door policy.
Your chick's going to come in.
She's coming.
That's beautiful.
We're there.
I thought she was just breathing hard.
It's a bachelor's bash.
Yeah.
A bachelorette's bash. It's going to be it's going to be the party to end all parties.
All right, so just email us at ronandfez at AOL.com. We'll get you on the list. Make sure you get your VIP card, ronandfez at AOL.com. Hey, let's go over to the phones here. I'm already having trouble with these. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey guys, how you doing? Great show.
Yeah.
Well, what did you know him for? 2 days?
No.
He's known him for a month, and you guys kind of lived. You guys kind of lived together for a week, right?
Yeah, we lived together for basically a week and a half.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Wow, you guys.
What?
I mean, you're going old together, huh?
So what are you thinking, John?
A week and I'm thinking he's jumping the gun.
But here's the thing: what would you possibly wait to find out once you have the feeling? The thing is, the marriage. I want to be with you eternally. That's an insane thing, right?
Right.
It's an insane thing to say. So what does it matter whether you wait a week or 10 years? It's still crazy.
The lightning bolt hit me. When the lightning bolt hits, the lightning bolt hits.
Yeah.
You can't say, "Hey, lightning bolt, maybe hit me 2 months from now," or something like that.
Don't try to help yourself by describing it.
Okay.
You know, because you're really deeply in love right now. Hey, Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, when they legalize gay marriage in New York?
All right, see, that's a problem. He's married a beautiful woman, and you're outside your class right now.
Maybe.
No.
She's very beautiful.
No, it's all the way back to when Aristotle and Onassis married Jackie O. That's the last time that we had this kind of what the F is she doing with him type deal, which I think is fantastic.
Thank you.
I think that's what you'd rather be known for. Really? What would you rather be? The attractive guy with an ugly chick? No. And it makes other chicks think, what's this guy got on? He's got a beautiful woman like this. He must be doing something right.
It really is a compliment that you're so hideous and you got her.
Oh.
That's great.
Yeah.
Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, is she going to wear a helmet instead of a veil? Shoot!
All right, see.
Why would she need to do that?
He's saying she must be retarded.
You
know what? Let's not people ruin this.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a beautiful, beautiful party for you at VIP. Open up to you guys, too, if you're listening. We got limited seating, so please email us at ronandfez at AOL.com, ronandfez at AOL.com. We're going to put a list together. Earl, are you working on this, or?
Yeah, I'm going to be working on it, and also the lovely Lily's going to be
Lily is working on this. You're out, Earl. You have nothing to do with this. You are going to be the DJ, the rock DJ that night.
So I got to bring my crates out and spin records?
Bring some of the Black Rock Coalition music that you love so much.
Finally, you get a chance to play it.
Here's Dan. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Yeah.
Dave, I was dating my wife for 9 weeks, and then we got engaged, so I just wanted to tell you I know where you're coming from, and we're together 3 years now, so just a little support. I know everyone's backlashing at you, so
for me, if, like, you hear from somebody, we've been dating for 8 years and now we want to get married, you still feel like, oh, boy, that seems a little risky.
Yeah.
You know, so no matter what the time period is, it seemed risky. What would you possibly need to find out about this woman that you don't already know?
I need nothing else. I need no more information.
You've seen her, what she looks like in the morning, right?
Yes, I have.
Still love her?
Absolutely.
What else is there? What else is there?
I've seen her fall in the snow.
All drunk? Yeah.
And I fell too. And together we made snow angels. Now, you might laugh, Earl.
Drunken yellow snow angels.
This was our second date. And
Is it a date or a bar crawl?
Well, it was a little bit of both. Fine. Keep laughing, everyone. But I'm telling you, even back then, the love was there. I'm just telling you, man.
Jimmy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I sincerely want to find out if Dave has been through one cycle with this girl.
Well, she's not going to turn into a werewolf.
That would be cool.
We don't know yet.
She is not a werewolf. I know this for a fact.
You can swear to this.
I know it for a fact.
Well, you've got Dave married off now. Fezzy and Earl to go, Ron.
All right. Yeah, that's it. My boys are getting married on me. This time it's the baby. That's always weird when your baby gets married before your two oldest.
Mr. B, then you and I will be married guys. Maybe we can
we'll do
go
all
out
that
to
stuff. Sure.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
You know what we'll do?
That'll happen.
We'll go out antiquing. That's what we do. We go out antiquing.
I can't wait.
Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, how big of a family does he have? How many people are actually going to be moving into your place once you marry this girl?
It's just her, right?
I mean, she has some siblings, but...
No, he means there's no ready-made family. She don't have kids.
No.
Just pets.
No, yeah. She has a
grandmothers, mother-in-laws.
No, none of that. She has relatives who she sees and whatnot, of course, but no. It's just by herself.
Hey, you know what I said with my chick when I met her family? I said, look, I'm going to give you 15 minutes to kiss her goodbye, let her know you need to say anything, because this is going to be it.
Okay.
I don't want a lot of you people hanging around. Don't want to hear about your problems. I'm sure you're nice. It's nothing against you.
Yeah.
I just like a little privacy in my life.
Right.
Bachelor party coming up, not this Friday, next Friday. If you'd like to come along, and I mean, we are going to blow it out at VIP. We are going to make this a blast. It's all happening, so make sure you email us at ronandfez@AOL.com, ronandfez@AOL.com. You remember how fast the tickets went out for the Hard Rock, so we want to do this right. We want everybody to get a fair shot to come along with us.
So make sure you email your name, address, and daytime phone number to ronandfez@AOL.com.
Now, right now, you said your best man was going to be Opie.
Right.
And she's going to pick Anthony as maid of honor, or what's she going to do that?
No.
It's only fair.
I think I'd rather see you with two best men.
No, I don't know what she's going to do, but right. I'm hoping that Mr. Opie is what I call him, as a respect, might be my
how much
best
more
man.
respectful can you get than the name Mr. Opie?
Right. So hopefully he'll choose it, you know.
Here is here's Jim. Jim, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I wanted to know if DJ Douglas is going to open up with a Beatles block and send it out to Muni.
Seriously, I don't want you to do that. No, when you get the stick that night, no talk about Muni, no Jethro Tull. You're not playing any Jethro Tull. We want dance music for the ladies to dance to.
No.
And Earl, you're going to do a shot that night.
Yes.
And by a shot, I mean at least 3 fingers out of a water glass.
He's doing shots, and you expect him not to start crying about Muni and a mic?
I can't play Cross-Eyed Mary?
No, seriously. I don't want to hear Locomotive Breath. None of that stuff. You know what? Maybe Locomotive Breath. That might be it. What chick doesn't want to dance to Locomotive Breath? That's perfect for you.
I demand Earl to drink with me and at least have at least one, but hopefully 2 or 3.
You know what I love about this? We go out to VIP that night. We're going to seem like a bunch of VIPs.
Yeah.
This party will be better than Vinny Chase's. I'm guaranteeing this. This is going to be the classiest night of our lives.
It's the VIP Club at 20 West 20th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. And it's a week from this Friday. That's 420.
420, y'all. Yeah. By the way, I know you can't do bong hits in there, right? So I'm going to do some out front.
Oh, okay. Again, classy.
I'll be there.
You know what? Maybe even have some brownies. That way, if I want, I'll pass out some brownies in there.
Party will start about 10 o'clock at the VIP Club on West 20th Street. Remember to email your name, address, and daytime phone number to ronandfez@AOL.com so we can send you out a VIP card.
Now, I am not going to the wedding. I'm not a big fan of weddings.
Oh, come on.
But I love bachelor parties above all else.
Okay.
There's nothing to me better than a bachelor party. They're better than funerals, as far as I'm concerned. In terms of people, all of us will be caught up in it ourselves that night. We're all going to be excited. And basically, it's like we're all getting married now.
And in a funeral, you have like a pesky dead people there and bodies and corpses.
All right, here's Elwood. Elwood, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Elwood here. I was just wondering, is Dave going to send the kids to St. Catherine's, or are they going to have, like, the curls and the yarmulke cooking?
Oh, yeah, this is a little mixed marriage, isn't it?
Yes, it is. She's of Jewish persuasion. I'm a Catholic.
Right.
So I don't know, maybe that just means we'll both doubt Jesus.
Well, here's the thing.
What?
What was Jesus' religious background?
Jew.
Yeah. So this way, I mean, she's Jewish. You worship a Jew. What's not to have in common?
That's true. That's a good point.
You both believe in exactly the same thing, except for one small thing. What? Jesus. That's the only place that your beliefs start to branch off from each other. Here's Ephraim. Ephraim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just want to say, Dave, are you serious? You know her for a month.
Huh?
Yeah. Are you serious?
I know.
This is a real deal.
Every day is like a lifetime of love, Ephraim.
A lifetime of love. Are you kidding me? I mean, you got to get time to get tired of her first, because you get tired of her, and then you know if you really want to be with her afterwards.
Yeah, in all honesty, you still are like in that thing where if like she gets up to go get a juice, you're like, honey, this is great. You should see the TV. I'm going to pause it for you. Like, you're like, what are you doing in there? Getting juice? That's adorable. Everything she's doing at this point, still adorable.
Well, the one thing I know is when she's not up here, I go through a very dark cloud of sadness.
Yeah, sure, I understand.
And so why would I want to feel like that when we can get married in bliss?
Yeah.
And be just the best, Catholic Jew couple this world's ever seen.
And by the way, Casey's asking you for the bring some bad brains there. I didn't know that was the DC connection.
Sure.
It's actually bad brains. When I heard this was the DC connection, I didn't know. Let's go over here to Bob. Bob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. I just want to find out. Usually when someone proposes or, is getting married, then the friends start getting married. Mm-hmm. So does this mean that Fez is going to propose to Dawn shortly?
I don't want to go down that road. I'm not ready yet to tie myself down, but I'm just a little nervous that if my gal, Dawn Cumia, Anthony's sister, starts hanging out with Casey and stuff, she's going to get the itch. She's going to get the bug and be expecting a ring.
But you got to start thinking soon, Fezzy, because you're just about to get Alzheimer's. So you want to make sure you remember her when you get married.
Alzheimer's is not my biological clock.
It really is. Today, I actually saw you try to talk into the blender. He was going like this, Uncle Louie, call back. And then he put him on puree. I go, that's not hold.
I thought that was his last name.
Here's Sean. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, wasn't it about 2 months ago this guy was sleeping in his car out here in Jersey in front of his other girl's house?
Oh, yeah, you were.
Yes.
That was about 2 months ago.
3 months.
That's like a major rebound. You're pining for attention, my friend.
I don't think so. I think look. Some things happen. You can't pin your finger on why they happen. It's destiny.
You felt like you needed that bad breakup to meet the girl of your life?
Well, had I never been with the ex, I would have never met Casey. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Are you thinking about, have you let the ex know yet?
No, I haven't.
You were with her for how long, 6 years?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, best let her hear about it on the radio. That's the classy thing to do.
I'll tell her.
Why would you need to tell your ex what's going on in your life once you're broken up? I mean, I'm genuinely asking. I don't see why I need to impart any info to her.
I don't know. You're still friends, right? I mean,
no, we're not.
No?
You're not talking to her at all?
You don't think it would be a classy move?
Fezzy, what would be the worst way to hear about it? Like if that was, somebody you cared about.
Oh, man, it would be, on the radio. Yeah.
I say a Pal Talk room. Pal Talk room would be the number one worst way. Number 2, radio. 3, you're at a Yankees game, and all of a sudden it comes up on the Jumbotron.
She's trying to figure out where your seats are from the picture.
Damn him. Seriously, I think you ought to at least drop her a note. Invite her. Show there's no hard feelings.
All right, I'll throw it in.
Ask her to be in the wedding. Ask her if she'd like to be in the wedding.
Maybe just read a Bible verse or something.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to warn Dave about signing a prenup. I don't want her to walk out with $2 and a half a Foreman grill.
I have more money than that.
Let me tell you, if this girl walks out with half his debts, he's so far ahead, you might be able to climb out of this hole.
I have some more savings, thank you.
Do you really?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to be putting those savings to a nice shiny ring.
Now, is your wife's name going to be on the account, or is it still going to be your parents'?
Don't listen to them. You know what? This is your day, and these naysayers are all awful people.
Kicking me in the throat. Fez and Earl. They don't believe in love.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if you're responsible enough. You don't even have a credit card yet.
Listen, your girlfriend said something about your ex-girlfriend about letting her know.
All right.
And she simply gave a 2-word answer, F her.
Oh, boy.
maybe it's best not to contact her. Maybe it's best to look ahead.
And Ron,
yeah.
Casey is no longer my girlfriend. She is my fiance.
I made a gigantic mistake. You understand how difficult that is?
I understand.
To remember that?
It's very fresh.
Your fiance.
But please.
That's romantic.
The proper moniker, please.
You know what's great, too? Now we get to start using some French words around here. Up to this point, it's only been French toast. Now we got fiance. And French words are kind of great, but fiance, best out of all of them.
Not a huge fan of the French. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Like kissing, you like kissing just on the lips.
That's not what it meant.
Here's V-Man. V-Man, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, congratulations, man.
Thanks, V-Man.
All right, BAC 5327.
That's old school.
Yeah, let me just say this. I knew a couple that a young Jewish woman and a Catholic man who met each other and got married fairly quickly, and everything was great until the parents just really wanted to get involved with, all right, now what church is going to be involved, and you know, the parents wanted the synagogue, the other parents
Yeah, you know the best way to do that?
You know, do it
Straight civil.
Yeah, do what they did. They did it at a catering hall. They had a rabbi and a priest, and it worked out great.
I don't like even letting them double down. Then that's twice as many problems.
Hey, just
bring in an outsider. Just bring in a judge.
Yeah, I was thinking about just having like a nice, pretty tree that we could get married under. Just a nice, sort of a nature.
Like a Christmas tree?
Well, that's
They're
kinda
pretty.
Catholic. No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just talking a very non-religious tree. I don't know if they do exist, but something of that thing, which was more, this isn't about nature.
You know what I was thinking of, too? I really wanted to do for your wedding?
What's that?
Everyone do rails. I've never been one where everyone's just doing rails.
Okay.
A white wedding.
I'm not sure if my
Really
parents-
white wedding.
Right. I have old parents. I'm not exactly sure if that'll fly, but you come up with so many ideas.
Just that we're smelling food. Say it's the future. It's 2007. People now smell food.
The sad thing is they would totally buy it.
Yeah.
You know, my old Irish parents. Oh, they're just smelling food.
Boy, that Ron, he's sure hungry, huh? He's worried everyone else is going to get his food.
He smells so much food.
Yeah. Where would you like to? Where would your dream thing be?
My dream wedding?
Yeah. Where would it be at?
I would say somewhere, a nice park in New York.
All right, hold on. HTG has put up her farm if you like to get married there.
Really?
Yeah.
Not big fan of, like, you know, chicken dung.
Yeah, I know.
And cow dung and just any kind
That place looks like Green Acres.
Yeah, any kind of dung I'm not.
She's living at the old Haney place?
Yeah, I mean, basically, I don't know whether you've seen her house, but it looks like Truman Capote would show up to find out where the murders took place.
It is a bit grim.
Does it have to be
It's
an
a little scary.
Does it have to be an outside wedding? I sweat so bad.
Who said you're invited right now? You're the naysayer. What's your over-under for how long they're going to last?
6 months.
Oh, my God.
Earl, what are you?
A year.
Give me eternity. Put me down,
Thank you.
and I'm pushing all in for eternity.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is this where the murders took place? In this farmhouse?
I would never kill her.
No, I know, not that. It's some maniac is going to come in off the street over there.
Oh.
I saw that movie. Scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, well, that murder scene's among the worst killing scenes I've ever seen.
I
on
hate
film.
that's the whole thing about scary about the country is somebody comes in, they start to chop you up. Who's going to hear anything?
Right.
There's no cops around. You're on your own. That's why all those bastards sleep with guns out there. They spend all their time just going, what was that? What the hell was that? Is this where it all happened? Here's Kathy. Kathy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hi, guys.
Yeah.
I have something to say about this. I have not heard a woman chime in yet. My radio's off, so I can't hear myself.
Well, then how are you hearing any of this?
Pardon?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I met my husband online. We met the night we met, that we are on our first date. He said he was going to marry me. He married me 9 months later. We've been married 5 years.
I bet he had to marry you 9 months later, huh? Right there before the baby came.
No. We don't have any kids. I know. I got married faster than I could have a baby.
So you're saying there's no right way or wrong way.
That's correct.
It's either
because,
you're
it's how you feel.
You're rolling the dice no matter how long you know each other. And this is kind of romantic. Someday you'll tell the kids, this is the one. I knew. I was able to tell.
Oh, I know she's the one.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, you just know it. Believe me, you know it when it's right. And
I knew it every time I got married. Every single time I got sure. Actually, the first one was saying to my buddies, is there any possible way of getting out of this without hurting her? And they all went, no, but, what do you care? I couldn't do it.
Oh my God.
I went out and gave her, I think, almost 10 months to the greatest year she could ever spend. Right back, Ron and Fez.
Girl?
I'm not going to listen to that. No disparaging remarks tonight. It's all a wonderful, happy time for all of us. Why can't we be excited about this? And it's a mixed marriage, and I think that's fantastic.
Thanks, Ron. Well, it's 2007.
She will be representing the Jewish, your background, Palestinian. So, the in-laws are going to fight a little bit, but so what?
I'm Catholic, not Palestinian.
Marty, you're on Fez.
1446, buddy.
Hey, my brother.
Yeah. They'll be the best Catholic Jew couple since Henry and Karen in Goodfellas.
Karen?
That's fine with me. I like it.
Dana, you're on Fez. Go ahead, Dana.
Hey, I was wondering if Earl is going to be +1 or +2.
Earl Douglas +2 this year?
No, I'm going to go solo this year.
Have you found a married couple to go along with? What is he considered? You said there's a name for that?
Polymorphous.
Polymorphous, and that's a person who just likes to date couples.
Just date two people, yeah. I saw it on Tyra Banks.
I would love to introduce you to a lovely couple. That would be perfect for you.
See, he thinks if he goes by himself this time, then the universe evens out.
Hey, Augie, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, buddy.
Yeah.
I got a park, Dave. Mets at Yankees, May 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Wow, that would be exciting.
Not bad.
You are wearing your Yankee hat. She's wearing the Mad Hat.
Not bad at all. Very classy.
You'll have 50,000 people booing both of you as you go out there. They're both thinking that you're traitors. That's the problem. It's not so much you're Catholic, she's Jewish, but you're Yankees and she's Mets.
Yeah. I did discover that my cable has picture-in-picture, so we've been watching Mets and Yankees games simultaneous.
But who gets the big picture?
Right now, she's gotten the big picture.
Okay. That's love then. I mean, you're giving up the big picture?
I give up the big picture.
Wow. I've never even done that.
But we're starting to think maybe what we'll do is when one team goes to commercial break, we simply swap, and that team takes over. Until they go to commercial break, we swap. So that could be the new rule.
So romantic. In about 2 years, you'll be in 2 different rooms. You want to turn off that crap?
Or 2 TVs. Where am I going to make it happen?
It's your buddy, the Blowhard. How you doing, Blowhard?
David Dodd, congratulations to you and the lovely Casey.
Thank you.
This is a modern-day version of Bridget Loves Bernie.
Yeah, it really is.
Got to kick it back old school. And I was just wondering, is Crankcase going to play the wedding? And is Jersey Rich going to take the pictures? And are you going to use all the resources from the ronfez.net?
I hate to tell you this, but it seems like Crankcase has fallen off, and there's a new kid in town named Art of the Topless.
Art of the Topless, very, very tight band.
Yeah.
2 bands. Two bands at the wedding.
They played at F.H. Riley's over the weekend, and they were great.
I'd rather just get GVAC to join Art of the Topless, and then we'd be just set.
Well, GVAC does acoustic Willie Nelson.
Is that what he's doing now?
He just stands there with his acoustic and sings Glenn Miller standards.
Well, have him come in and do Poncho and Lefty, and that will just be something for us. All right, Blowhard.
Just one thing, Dave, have you met her family yet?
No, I haven't.
Don't. Do what I do and don't.
Not going to ask for the hand in marriage?
Well, I mean, I met her brother. He seems like a nice guy, so I figure everything's cool.
All right, well, I'll see you at the bachelor party.
All right, see you over there.
Thanks, Bo.
What a big one, and it's coming up soon. If you want to come to the bachelor party, and it's a week from this Friday, April 20th, here's how you do it. Email us at ronandfez@AOL.com, ronandfez@AOL.com. Let us know how many people are in your party, and we'll take care of you. But make sure you do it soon.
It's going to be VIP Club. That is West 20th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. Yeah, make sure you email ronandfez@AOL.com with your name, address, and daytime phone number so we can get your VIP cards out to you right away.
Hey, every time Deb either takes off the sweater, she is like a turtleneck, there's always a moment whether she's putting it on. For a moment there, she does a Bazooka Joe. She just stops at a Bazooka Joe level, and I'm like, that's not working for you. That is honestly, and then it makes me want gum. Earl, we got any gum?
No, we don't have any gum.
Bring some gum to that party, too, in case we get, meth. And I always need a little something to chew on so I don't hurt my lip. I'm going off the 12 steps that night.
No.
I'm taking one night off for your bachelor party.
Okay.
One night off. That's right there in the blue book where they go, every once in a while, just blow the pipes out.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat myself.
Normally, I'm not for that.
Yeah.
I want to support you in the
Thank
12
you.
steps, but not on 420.
No,
Not on
420. Everybody should get a day off.
And think of how weird this is. The VIP's at 20th Street, and it's 420.
Oh, this is perfect.
And you know what they always say about hindsight?
What?
2020.
Yeah.
So in other words, this is looking back on this date in the future, like 3 months from now, it'll be perfect.
I'm going to get gacked up and dive in a pile of 420-year-olds.
Exactly.
Or 24-year-olds. I don't know what's going to happen. It's a bachelor party. And Earl's going to DJ that night, and I'm so excited. All dance music, Earl.
Ooh.
No. The girls are not going to dance to this.
That's locomotive breath at all.
This doesn't seem very sexy. I could dance to it, but...
I just don't see a girl coming out. G-string, yeah. Although the place will be going crazy.
It's a little clunky.
I'll start doing some air flute.
This is a very thrusting, uncomfortable song.
Yeah. You may not be the DJ that night, Earl.
Oh, man, I would love to spin. I got all my wax ready and everything.
You got a big Black Rock Coalition gig coming up, right?
Yes, it's this Saturday. Saturday, April 14th at Club Midway, which is at 25 Avenue B here in New York City.
Avenue B?
Avenue B.
All right.
Alphabet City.
Wow, all right.
We've run out of numbers?
The doors are at 8 p.m., and bands will start around 9 p.m. Pillow Theory is the main band to catch it. They are unbelievable. Pillow Theory and
Oh, the other one's going to stink, but Pillow Theory is where it's at?
Pillow Theory is probably, I think they're going to be the next big band to emerge, period.
Hey, Margaret, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
Congratulations.
Well, it's not me. It's really Dave.
I just wanted to say I met my husband on a blind date.
You had to be,
I
right?
told him
Go ahead.
I told him I was going to marry him.
Right. I'm going to marry you. You will be married to me by the end of that date. And then,
no, not quite.
Let me guess what happened, Margaret. At one point, you said to your dad, "Nobody makes babies stand in the corner anymore." And you had the last dance of the summer and jumped into his arms. So you're saying
well, anyway,
you know right away.
Later.
Yeah. You know right away.
Yeah, you know right away, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. And you don't need too much time.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, they could get away.
I agree with her 100%.
I believe it.
You're either in or you're out with this. The whole thing is, anytime that you see people like, yeah, we're waiting around, we're going to wait until we can do this right, they're not going to do it.
I ain't sissy-footing around anymore.
I like your idea there.
Okay?
Attack, people for no reason.
Exactly.
Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Ron, great show. Fez, have to pick it up a little bit.
All right, thank you.
Dave, I want to ask a question. I know this is a little advanced in the future, but when you and the beautiful Casey have children, considering you're Catholic, she's Jewish, will you or will you not, I don't know how I could put this, snip the tip?
Oh,
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I thought Jewish people did that as well.
Yeah.
So there's no problem with that.
Yeah. Although they're telling you now, it's no sense in worrying about it, but they're saying don't.
They're saying don't do it these days?
Yeah, they say it's not good. For some reason, they don't think it's good to take something sharp to the end of a little baby. I don't know why. Since you're Catholic and you're Jewish, everybody's going, how are you going to raise the kids? They will raise their children in poverty. That is the goal right now.
As long as you don't raise them redhead, I think you'll be fine.
There's a very good chance they're going to have redheaded babies with that gene pool running around. Hey, Ron and Fez throwing a big, big party for our man. It's a week from Friday. Now, we decided to do this, even though we're going to the VIP lounge. The ladies would like to come along. We'd love to have them. You know why? The truth is this. You're never going to get one of those dances in a million years. But if everybody gets a little pumped up and you're there with your chick, or maybe you meet a chick, maybe it can work out for everybody.
Yeah, why not? More the merrier. Bring them along.
All right, so if you'd like to come along to this party, email us at ronandfez@AOL.com, ronandfez@AOL.com. Just let us know how many VIP cards you're going to need.
We got VIP cards that'll get you in for life once you have this VIP card. Free admission to the VIP club. That's on West 20th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. The Bachelor party is going to be a week from this Friday, April 20th.
Jeez. Here's our buddy Death Metal Mo. What's up, Mo?
Gentlemen, 9170, check it in.
There you go, pal.
Two quick things, if I may. First of all, Dave, just want to wish you congrats. My initial kind of feeling was that you were moving too fast, but then I thought about it. Life is kind of short. If you found love, and you should go for it, man. So I wish you and your lady friend a lot of luck.
Wow.
Thank you.
You would make a perfect best man. Because that, seriously, I got a little choked up there, like maybe he was making a speech.
Well, if Mr. Opie declines the offer,
Yeah, I think he
maybe,
will.
I think, and Mikey Boy falls ill because
Why
he's
call
awesome.
him Monkey Boy?
That's mean.
Mikey, if Mikey Boy falls ill,
And lastly,
Death Metal Mo's in.
Yeah.
Lastly, don't let the Black Rock wedding go. Or by the second hour, he's going to switch to rap again.
Seriously, don't do that, Earl. Stay in format. Stay in format or I'm going to yank you.
What do you mean? But you don't think this will get you going?
Me, yes. Dancers, no. They come out in tights with a flute.
I have a song that you can take your shirt off and
Yeah.
wrap it around your head a la Rambo. That's a bachelor's party. That's what I plan to do. I promise I will be shirtless with my shirt off in the Rambo headband.
Here's the problem. You're like that most nights anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I've drank with you before.
That's true. All right, I promise to keep my shirt on, but still have a lot
That
of
should
fun.
be in your wedding vows.
Hey, Neil, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, what's up, buddies? 1999 checking in.
All right, my brother.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Two things. Firstly, can you read the address again real quick? Because I want to know where to send the centerpiece.
Oh, Fez joke.
Listen, Ronnie, and this is actually pretty serious.
Yeah.
Desmond told me to tell you to steer clear of African Americans for a while. I asked him why. He told me you don't want to know, brother. So
All right.
I don't know.
I'm with you, brother. Thank you very much, brother. All right, stay away from him. Stay away from him, brother. It's a part of the lost I can't take. The more brothers than Hulk Hogan in '87.
VIP Club, it is going to be a week from this Friday, 420. It's Eastside Dave's Bachelor Party.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can get in if you email us at ronandfez@aol.com as quickly as you can. Send your name, phone number, and address so we can send you out a VIP Club card.
Fezzy, are you ready for your first lap dance?
Oh, I don't know.
If I got a really good-looking guy up there with you, would you do it?
Wow, I mean, I see you're trying to reel me in here.
Yeah.
Snoogans.
Because of what happened before. Snoogans thought that Fez was improper that night.
That's right. Yeah.
What did I do to Snoogans?
They're still too close.
Really?
Yeah.
And he said might have been touched.
Right.
Might have been by Fez's hand.
I mean, Fez, you call it standing too close.
Right.
Personally, I call that sodomy. But everybody has different words. Who's to say? We're both from different parts of the country.
These hands were fine.
No, it's not your hands that we're talking about. Go over what a couple things mean with him after the show.
I will.
Paul, you're on a Fez.
Hey guys, what's going on? Two things. One, Dave, did you ask the mother and father about this?
No,
I don't believe in that.
I don't understand the point of getting consent.
Maybe if you're marrying a minor, but if you're marrying an adult, it's between you and her.
Plus, what if I ask for consent and the father then says, no, you can't have it?
Yeah.
So then I've really put a lot of tension.
Guys.
Yeah.
And number two, is Jeff Goldblum going?
Oh, you son of a gun. Not today. You can't burst the bubble. You can't throw the cold water on the wet towel today. You can't do it. No one's going to take me down today. Even Jeff Goldblum. Even a Tony Reale mention, I'm sure.
Nothing's going to bother you.
Nothing's going to bother me. It's my day.
It is your day, big man.
It's Casey's day, too, Mr. B.
Yeah, it's Casey's day, too. Let's not forget about that. Belongs to both of you. And Earl's day. You know, this is big for him. It's the first time he's got the chance to DJ at a bachelor party at VIP. He's very, very excited about it. Very excited.
Oh. This is okay.
Hey, how come none of the girls are dancing? Why are they just yelling at the booth? VIP is going to be popping that night, Fez.
VIP Club, it is a week from this Friday, Eastside Dave's Bachelor Party. Make sure you email us at ronandfez@aol.com with your name, address, and daytime phone number so we can be sure to get a VIP card out to you.
I also got somebody that wants to sing that night. I don't know whether we can set it up, but hopefully Brother Elmo. Let's make this thing really... He's got a couple of songs. He's working with Pat from Menaki. And unlike Earl, I think I've discovered the next big thing.
Yeah, well, he's got raw energy.
That's what I'm after here.
You know?
It's raw energy.
He's kind of like a modern Iggy Pop.
Okay.
He just,
But,
boom.
Iggy Pop is still here.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem.
I know, but sometimes I think he should have died in the 70s.
Well, it's something no one in music's doing now, teaming up with a competitive eater.
You know what? Very good, Fezzy. Very good little joke.
Thank you.
We're doing something a little bit different during the show, competitive eating. 'Cause I really didn't care much for the music, but the show, the guy had to eat 180 deviled eggs. It was a fabulous show they put on. Yeah, that was a very funny little joke.
Street performance.
Huh? Yeah, you know
What?
you know who's back, right?
Dang.
Fezzy's back.
Oh, yay.
Fezzy's the big winner. Here's Patty. Patty, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
Dave, it's Patty. Listen, Ron.
Hey, Pat. This is my friend Patty.
Yeah, he calls himself Patty.
I think we all got the name.
Wait, Patty.
Jeez.
I've known
Hey,
Dave.
wait, hold on. Earl, Patty's on the phone.
Did he say Pat or Patty?
Ronnie,
Yeah.
who is that?
That's Patty.
Is that Patty on
Wait.
the phone?
Hey, Patty, what are you doing?
Patty, did you introduce yourself as Pat or Patty?
He said Patty.
If that's Patty, tell him I said
He
hey.
didn't say Patty. He said Pat. That's why I want to say he's my friend Patty.
He's got it up right here. It's Patty.
I can't see the phone screen thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Patty.
Now listen,
Say it
Ron
again.
and Fez, listen, I've known Dave since kindergarten, and this is how I have to learn.
Oh, you
on
went to
air.
retard kindergarten.
So, Dave, are you sure you're just having the occasional beer here? I mean, tell me this is a joke.
No, Patty.
This is the real deal.
Patty, we're going in. Patty, you're part of the groom's party.
Hey, Patty.
All right.
Wow.
All right, here's the thing.
It's getting big.
Patty, I know you're upset about this, right?
I am, Dave.
But you know what your best friend Dave looks like, right?
Oh,
Where do I show you the broad he's with now? You are going to beg him to marry her. Seriously.
Patty, you'll like her.
I'm hurt. I mean, I can't believe it. I have to find out on air, but
Yeah.
this is the way it's got to be.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I would step on my crying kids to have a night with this chick.
Hey,
so it's the right thing. You're doing the right thing.
Mr. B,
Yeah.
you know Patty.
Yeah, this is Patty right here. I know him. He's great.
I'm not doing that. I'm not
Yeah.
doing
Is that Patty?
No, I'm not doing that. Patty
Tell
is...
him I want the $20 he owes me.
Patty,
Dave,
tell them what band you were the bass player in.
Oh,
Tell them the name.
guys with ears. I'm an original member. Of
Original
Guys with
member.
Ears bass
Oh.
player.
He was, and Pat.
This
what
was a
our-
kindergarten band?
You think when I'm thinking reunion show?
But if we could ever get cheeker, Patty, remember Bunsen, Sunglasses at Night? They don't believe that these songs existed and rocked the Battle of the Bands at St. Rose High School. Tell them.
Ron and Fez, I'll tell you guys, I'll make this, I'm upset about Dave getting married, but I tell you what, if he's going to go through with this, I want a reunion at the wedding. What do you say?
Here's the problem, Patty. Do you have a competitive eater that can somehow be on stage? Look how quickly I'm just taking over Fez's great joke. Fez has a great joke, suddenly I act like it's ours. All right, Patty.
All right, guys, nice talking to you. Dave.
Yeah,
Let's
nice
get
talking
out
to you,
for drink.
Patty. All right, take care.
See you, Patty.
Hey, you know who just left, Fez?
Who's that?
Patty. He just took off.
Yeah, bye, Patty.
Who is that on the phone?
That was Patty.
Patty, I want to talk to him.
See you, Patty.
Hey, Steve. Steve, you're on my Fez.
Hey, buddies. Yeah, I think according to Jewish law, the kids will automatically be Jewish if the mother's Jewish. So, Dave, you're going to have Jewish kids whether you like it or not.
It's a good thing. Why would anybody act like Dave would not want to raise Jewish kids, or why even look that far ahead?
Boy, I'm real scared of Jewish people. Steven Spielberg. I think he's quite successful. Maybe I can have the Jewish kids rub some of their luck off on me.
What you ought to do is...
Sorry.
Okay.
You know
Here's what you ought to do. Wait, immediately, as soon as you're born, as soon as your kid is born, see if he'll sign you. See if he'll be your agent.
Look, they have their act together.
You come home, the kid's there with a rattle in his mouth. There's no way he's working for that. Screw you, Bennington. My old man is coming in at 7 figures. He is the show. Did you hear the word count today on XM? 4-1. He's over Whatley right now. 4-1. Earl will DJ this party. It's going to be fantastic. Why? Because we want it to be. We throw the best parties of anyone in the country, I believe.
We
I honestly
blow
believe
it up.
that.
We
Yeah.
crush. Big ass bash, crushed. This is going to dominate.
Right.
That.
This is going to be a bachelor party at the VIP Club, West 20th Street, between 5th and 6th Avenue in Manhattan. And it's all happening a week from this Friday. That's 4/20.
It's Ron and Fez at AOL to be part of this party. Just email us, Ron and Fez at AOL.com. I implore you, do not make the mistake of missing out on this party because you are going to, first of all, hear about this party on New York One when they're interviewing, passersby. When they go, what exactly? How did it happen? How did his red hair catch on fire? It is going to become a classic party.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, we've got Black Girl DJ in this thing. Black Girl will DJ. And for the first time ever, you will see dancers dance the locomotive breath.
All taking place on 4/20. That's not a good sign. I don't know.
Jason, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Real quick, two things. Dave, the whole idea of asking the parents, especially in the Jewish religion, is just really a thing of respect. It's not really asking for permission at your age. But
Even respect, I don't like that. It makes them feel like they're too involved.
Right.
I made a mistake with that, my chick, and her old man said to me, "Hey, how are you gonna support my daughter?" I go, "What?" I'm going to sell secondhand clothes out of your mother's seat. Don't ask me how and I come in and out of money.
Whoa.
This is not a discussion I'm going to have with you.
Okay.
Give her a quick kiss goodbye. She'll wave to her, and we'll show up at your funeral. And that was the end of it. And I think he ended up respecting me for it.
Wow.
But I don't like people asking you questions about how you're going to do this or that. Oh, I forgot to point this out. I have a little bit of problem with authority.
Oh.
Yeah, that was clear.
Yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah.
the second thing, am I still on?
Yeah.
All right. The second thing is, wasn't it about a month ago where Dave was crying when he broke up with his old girlfriend?
That's the old girl. Who cares?
This sounds like a big rebound to me. I don't know.
Let me tell you.
Not to be a killjoy.
Casey is a rebound girl, but she could also score and assist.
Thank you.
Triple doubles. He has got a young lady who triple doubles.
Jason Kidd, eat your heart out. We ain't talking about you, number 5. We're talking about DC.
It's the Ron and Fez show. Yeah, buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. (866-3133). The website is ronfez.net. That's our pals, Mikey Boy and the kids. Check out that spot.
Coming up soon, Ronnie, dogs will be allowed to legally roam free in a lot of the parks.
I was going to say, they can already illegally roam free in the parks.
Yeah, this is legally. Owners will be allowed to let their dogs run without a leash in designated areas in the park once the leash laws change. That's coming up in about a month. I can't believe they're going to let dogs run loose.
Isn't that what happens with dogs?
With dogs, I mean, in the city, in the parks, you know, you take them off a leash, people are going to start getting bit. This is ridiculous.
Well, if they're good dogs. Who doesn't like a dog?
I get nervous around dogs, especially out in the city. Even when someone's got one on a leash and I'm passing it, I don't care for a dog.
I think you're fine with it. Earl, dogs bother you?
They hate me. They absolutely hate me.
Well, I trained my dog that way, and I can't say why because of all the IMA stuff, but the thing is, I train my dogs. Look at this elephant going rampaging. That's something I'm worried about. I'm on TV right now. Hey, Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, 2551, boys.
Old school, I love it.
Thank you, sir. Hey, real quick, 420 is also Hitler's birthday, for whatever it's worth.
We know. That's why we're having a tough time seeing if Anthony will come. He had other plans. We're saying, at least, look, when you're done the ceremony, come on over to our party.
Also, Ronnie, don't you think this marriage is kind of akin to, like, Ralph Malph marrying Angelina Jolie?
It's exactly what that's like, and that's why I love it. That's why I thought it was just fantastic. Because it gives everybody a shot now. Everybody can feel that they can get involved.
I guess he does bring hope to the hopeless.
That's all you want to do in life. Keep on, go above your head.
And the bachelor party is going to be a week from this Friday at the VIP Club between 5th and 6th Avenues on West 20th Street.
Hey, Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Are you guys serious about this dog law thing in those parks in Manhattan?
Yeah.
It's in Manhattan?
Yeah, it is in the city parks, where it's going to be, it takes place in about 30 days, and there's going to be times when you can let your dog off the leash.
I think it's fantastic. A lot of times when I'm sitting there having, like, maybe a little lunch in the park, I like to see packs of dogs come running by. It just makes me feel like I'm in nature.
It sounds insane. It's like we're trying to turn this place into a city of dogs.
It is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You can have all these morons with the pit bulls or Rottweilers. Oh, he won't bite. They'll be fighting like a dog heaven there. It's going to be insane.
Here's what you got to do. Maintain your cool around an animal. I don't care if I'm around a bull.
Work.
That thing will not turn on me. I'll walk through a tiger cage right now, and I bet the tiger will just feel like, hey, here comes another tiger walking by. Everything's okay. It's all about your mental thing. Earl, your problem is you give off the fear scent.
No, I always try to be friendly. I'll be like, hello, and then they snap at me. They always snap at me. And I just go, I'm like, what do I do? I'm trying to be
Those are
friendly
trained dogs. An untrained dog is going to treat you like anyone else.
Well, good news, Earl. If you're in the park, there's not going to be a leash on one of these things to get it, off of your pant leg.
I'm not making this up. You two worry like old ladies.
Not to mention, if this dog runs off, and is away from its owner.
It's not even happening. This thing that you're bringing up is not going to happen. I don't know where you got the news from, but they are not going to permit packs of dogs in New York City. It's too stupid of an idea.
This new leash law already passed. It's just waiting to go into effect.
We will see. I guarantee you got something wrong with this. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Hey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Advice for Dave.
Go ahead.
Are you still talking about that?
Whatever you need.
Advice for Dave. Tell his in-laws that he intends to marry her, but he wants their blessing.
They can't bless this. If they have any kind of love for their daughter at all, they will not bless this marriage. It's better just to elope. That's all. Hey, Joey, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Lost you, pal. Let's head over here to Nick. It is the Ron and Fez show. 866-313-FREE. 866-313-FREE. First, we'll go to Dan. Dan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what do you think the over-under is, like 15 minutes for cult of personality at the bachelor party for Earl?
Yeah, Earl will be playing his buddies. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I got to go.
All right, talk to you later. Talking about this dog situation. Now letting some of the dogs run around in New York without a leash on. This always surprises me. You're walking around in Manhattan. How many people you think walking around with a dog?
I would say probably 35%.
That may be a little high, but okay, there's a lot of dogs in New York. And you know that for every dog, there must be a cat, right?
Right.
Yet you will never see a cat. A cat just stays in the house. You never think to yourself, maybe my cat needs to stretch its legs. Maybe I should take the cat to the park. No one ever takes their cat outside. If you're a cat in New York, you are basically just stuck in that one apartment like you're an agoraphobic cat.
Yeah, if you're a New York City cat and you see the outside, it's got to look just crazy to you.
Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Guys, you got to take a look at this. You can call me an old lady, but bottom line,
Hey, old lady.
They call them an animal because they are an animal. You don't know what that dog is going to do. When that dog is off the leash, he could be your best friend.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he's going to be my best friend.
I'm going to tell you right now, I guarantee you, I look at that dog, he ain't doing an effing thing. Because if I got to wade through these dogs on the way to work every day, I'm going to start carrying a stick. And I don't believe the story to begin with, Fez. I don't believe that you're going to have packs of wild dogs running up and down Fifth Avenue. You overreact to everything.
You know, if you walk down the street and someone's got a dog and it's on the leash on the sidewalk, they're barely in control of it anyway. For some reason, that leash will stretch all the way across the sidewalk.
This is where your head is right now. You just honestly said 35% of the people that you see in New York are walking an animal. That's how crazy. This is how you misconstrue the world.
I'm not good with numbers.
Frank, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, great to hear you guys. I got to say, long-time fan,
And before I say my comment, I hope I could take 2 seconds to just thank you guys for back when you're on AEW days. I was locked up, doing a little time.
That don't make you a bad person.
Out. What's that?
That don't make you a bad person.
That's right. It doesn't make me a bad person.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys got me through some tough times sitting in that place, making me laugh every day.
What we really try to do is work to the prisoners, and I think anyone listening to us now understands that. Everybody, the Rikers, big up. And, ass against the wall is how we end every show.
Nah, not me, but I'm a big boy.
All right.
I was just stressing from being away from home. Other than that, everything was all right.
Well, God bless you, brother. I hope you're out and everything's going well for you.
I'm doing great. 100K a year, company car, expense account. It was a white-collar thing.
Sure.
Anyway, here's my comment about Bloomberg and why this will never happen. You got to remember, this is the same mayor. Can't smoke. Oh, no, you're not going to cook with that. There's no way. New York is not the same. I like New York better when it had the crime.
Well, I'm sure you would. You felt right at home.
More business.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, my friend. That is true. A guy who smokes a cigarette, he's an animal. He's got to stand outside, yet a dog can run in and out of this place like it was 12 monkeys. This city's going to look like 12 monkeys if Bloomberg has his way. Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
First of all, this thing is from 9 at night till 9 in the morning.
That makes it even worse.
That's when I cop.
No, and second of all, as Fez said, this is only in designated areas. It's going to be like they're going to give you a little grass area, and you can do it over there because they don't have an actual.
It's a dog park.
It's a dog run, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a dog run.
What are you worried about? Well, all right, tell me a time you go into the park at night.
Me?
If Fez does, it's into the Ramble to meet a friend.
Oh, jeez.
Fez is going into the Ramble just going like this. How are you?
And I don't need a dog coming out of the dark after me.
That's probably the least problem you'll ever have. Why worry? Why don't you do this? This is your problem, Fez. You know why dogs treat you badly, right? Because everywhere you go, you got hot dogs in your pockets. Why don't you keep the food at home in a designated area and stop walking around with the pockets filled with meat?
But I'm hungry.
I know. You're eating raw meat. Of course the dog's going to go after you.
Now this from New York One News is saying that it's from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. This is all day long. We're going to have unleashed dogs.
It's just the opposite. It's just the opposite. Why would it be during the daylight hours?
Because people are sick. You know, they treat dogs better than people. A dog belongs on a leash, and I don't care if it is a designated area.
I think your girlfriend belongs on a leash, but that's if she's into it. No, some of them like to play that game. Like, come here. What are you doing, kitty? Come here, kitty. Where's a bad girl? Here's Mike. Mike, you're on the Fez.
Hey, Ron, Fezzy, greatest radio show in New York, brothers.
Thank you very much. Well, now that Imus is down, we just moved up a peg. No, really, we're on his side. Go ahead.
Listen, I want to tell you why people don't walk their cats.
Yeah.
Years ago, I first got married. My wife and I lived in a studio apartment, right, with a cat. We had the cat for a couple of years.
Right.
One morning, below a couple, I decide, the cat's probably got to get out, so we buy a harness for the cat. It's like a leash that goes around its body.
Right.
I try to walk the cat. This thing didn't know what hit it. Its hair started falling out in clumps. It didn't know what to do. The thing had a complete and total freak out. This is why people don't walk their cats.
It's always curious to me that you would think a cat would want to get out just as much as any other animal.
Yeah, this thing went crazy. And when I got it back in the house, it stayed behind the couch for like 2 weeks.
It has to have sensory overload. You're just in an apartment on a big overstuffed sofa, and then all of a sudden you walk outside and there's buses and cabs and cars going by.
Right.
And the worst thing is I took him to
Just
the
like
park.
with you.
There were birds, there were dogs, the thing went out of its mind. So I don't recommend it to anybody if they care about their animal at all.
Keep your cat inside. All right, peace.
Peace, guys.
Oh, you ever had a pet of any kind?
Yeah, when I was growing up, we had cats. We had 3 cats.
I don't like to see a man with a cat. I don't think it's a good look.
No, well, that's why I was very brief period. My father put an end to that. He was just like, there's not going to be any cats in this apartment anymore.
David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Great show. Love the show.
It's
you guys
fantastic.
are awesome.
Right.
My idea with the dog, this way it won't sound like, we're picking on the pit bulls or whatever, but what if there was like a weight limit where, let's say 90 pounds is good enough to overtake a human, if they're under that, then they're a little more manageable,
All right, so no fat dogs.
So
do it to the owners, too, so in case one does take off, they're in shape to catch it.
All right, take care. The only dogs I want to see running around are blind people's dogs. And let's see them fend for themselves. At this point, you should know your way around. Let's go over here to Suzanne. Suzanne, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Love the show.
Yeah, it's great.
So, I live in Brooklyn, and in Prospect Park, we have that law applies here. So, during certain hours, you're allowed to let your dog off the leash.
We got a little dog hair there?
Yeah,
you have a little dog hair you swallowed? Hey, Suzanne, is it it's manageable? Everything's okay?
Yeah, you know what it is, though? For the most part, people know that if you can't control your dog, they don't let it off the leash.
Right.
So for the most part, people take the dogs that, they have control over, and there's rarely any problem with the dog. So
there you go. It's that simple, Fez. You're going to be fine. You'll be able to go down to the Ramble, meet one of your, air quotes, friends, even though you don't know his name, have never seen him before, spend a lovely 45 minutes talking, and then when you're done, you're able to walk back home again. Sick bastards.
I don't even want a friendly dog coming up to me and sniffing me. I want someone in control of their dog at all time.
Well, you know why they sniff you? You know what they smell on you?
What?
That friend of yours. Hey, Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Laugh into the mic, girl. You don't have to run away and laugh. You laugh right at him and point. Go ahead, Matt.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good, man.
Yeah, it turns out if you bring your cats outside, they actually die at a younger age.
No.
Medically proven. And in fact, if you go to adopt a cat and you say you're ever going to let the cat outside, you automatically get denied.
I had no idea this, Fez.
I didn't know all these cat rules.
Here's Joey J. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how are you, buddy?
Good.
Here's the best way to kill a cat at an early age. Let it out with those dogs in the park. That's a guarantee.
I was wondering if that is it.
But how about this? How about we could empty the animal shelters in a nice way, put these dogs in like a pit, okay? And we can gamble on it. Think about the income it would be for the city.
I'm a big fan of dog fighting. I know a lot because I'm an animal lover. But believe it or not, there's some of the other animal lovers, they don't like dog fightings. They're like, no, that's wrong. I go, no, when I say I'm an animal lover, I love to see them fight. And I like to see every animal fight a different animal, too.
Just a battle of the species?
Anything. It's just entertaining to see animals attack each other the way God originally landed this thing up.
Well, it's kind of like superhero fights because different animals will have different powers. Like if you put a skunk up against a porcupine.
Yeah, that's not going to be a lot of fighting there. You need two animals that naturally fight. One's going to spray and the other's going to roll into a ball. But thanks for helping, Fez. It was very nice of you. Here's Peter. You're on Ron and Fez. Very defensive fight Fez has lined up.
Hey, should I walk my fish?
You know what? It would not be a bad idea. I want to come up with some kind of invention. It's like a leash on like a bowl that you can put figure it looks like a ball, but it's filled with water, right? You reach it in there, you get your fish inside. Now you have that attached to the chain. You throw it in the East River. You let the fish out there for a little while. It's seeing other fish. It's feeling like a fish, but it's attached right now.
That's got to be exciting for the fish.
Well, unless you could get a tiny little leash and maybe just run it through each of his, what are these things on the side?
Gills.
Yeah, run it through his gills. You throw it out there in the East River, goes back and forth. You happen to catch something, that's a bonus as well. You still have Swimmy, Dave? You and Swimmy still got a relationship? You got what, a goldfish?
Yeah, no, actually he's a betta fish.
Okay.
But they're very similar to goldfish, only you don't have to feed them very much.
That's a good fish.
They're pretty much...
That's not a fish, then. That's a rock. You got a gold rock.
They look very similar, and but it's great because I only have to feed him once every couple weeks or so. So, yeah, Swimmy's still in my life very much.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
I did not think you would be able to have something without it dying.
It may... Why?
Because you're not the type of guy who takes care of things.
I disagree. If it's something I care about my Star Wars figurines. They're in fantastic condition. So is my pet fish.
This is a good test for the marriage.
And I used to have a pet parrot when I was a kid. My parents bought me a pet parrot that I called Mr. Magoo, but he made too much noise. And the weird thing was I always wanted to take him for a walk, but my parents wouldn't let me do that.
Why not? Take him for a short fly.
Yeah, I thought.
Put a string around him. If I had a parrot, and can they fly? Can a parakeet fly?
Yeah, he could fly.
You know what I don't like? You ever been to somebody's house and they just open up the thing and let I don't like the sound of wings inside a house. I think their wings are going to break. You know what I mean? When I hear that flapping in a house, I just feel like I'm going to hear a scream and there's going to be a broken wing somewhere.
Yeah, have to get
if you had like a fishing rod, right, and you took the string, you tied that around the bird's neck, then you just threw it, let it fly for a while, and just, let it just run, but you got the string going.
Yeah.
And then you start, when you think, hey, he's flown too far, you start to reel him back in very slowly.
Come on, Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
It's nap time.
That's why I'm an animal lover. Yeah. I love to come up with different ways that animals can be safer. Like, they're not just going to fly south. Like, you're not flying south.
Right.
I've got a fishing rod attached to you.
Yeah. There's also one thing that's interesting is for like gerbils or hamsters, you can get one of those plastic balls, and that they can go independently around your whole house.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And you'll never lose it.
That's what I'd like to see dogs in.
Here's Sean. Sean, you're Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
I was wondering, how many dogs do you think you could take in a fight, one-on-one?
What kind of dog we talking?
Run the gambit. Like, they throw a couple poodles at you, and then you got to fight like a golden retriever.
One-on-one, I don't think any dog could beat a human. Because, do we get steel-tip shoes? Because I will kick a dog to death. A dog hates to be kicked more than anything else. Now, 2-3 dogs, that runs into a problem, because as soon as you're knocked off your pins, it's generally a problem for you.
Yeah, unless
one dog, I know I can kick it till it dies. Right. And I'm saying that as an animal lover.
Yes, I know.
I hope to be in PETA one day.
You can just join.
It's all about.
Fezzy, tell me the truth. What's the biggest dog you think you could kick to death if you had to? I know you could kick a Chihuahua to death, right?
Totally could kick a Chihuahua to death.
Poodle?
Poodle I could do. I would say probably Irish Setter.
You could kick an Irish Setter to death?
I think so.
No way.
Oh, I got it mixed
out of
up.
Your mind.
Cocker Spaniel is what I was thinking of.
Cocker Spaniel's top for you, maybe.
Yeah.
Or what's the biggest dog you could kick to death?
One of those dogs the women put in their purse. They look so small. I don't know.
You kick one of them to death?
Oh, yeah.
The Yorkies?
In the purse, or would you let it out?
I would let it out and just squash it like a bug.
A toddler could kick one of those to death.
So what?
That's not much
Let
of a
him start
challenge.
where he wants to. What are you willing to kick to death?
I'd get a beagle. I would destroy a beagle, and I'd put him right in his grave. I could punt that thing from
I'll
here.
say this. There's not a puppy out there I could not beat. And, I mean, how many puppies? If you even had, like, German Shepherd puppies, I think I'd probably stomp about 40 of them before I finally got exhausted and fell down and they ate my flesh. Because they will eat you. Yeah. People don't bring that up. As much as you love a dog, you can love that dog and treat it like it's part of your family. The second you have a heart attack and you're laying on your floor dead, that dog will eat your face. And I don't care if you fed it every day for 30 years. All you will become to them is meat. Fez, for you, Bowser. F.me has a dog named Bowser and said it would eat your stones. Would eat your stones.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of dog is Bowser? Do we know?
Doesn't matter what kind. Just a tiny little dog that bites. Here's Al Dukes wants to add in. Al Dukes, how are you, buddy?
Good. I think I would rather fight any dog over a cat that has its claws.
Really?
Yeah, because to me a cat is so quick, and all it has to do is sink those claws like into your neck.
All right, well, let me just bring something up to you, Al. Have you ever once in your life heard of a cat killing anyone?
I know if you go to like YouTube and put in cat attacks, there's a lot of stuff.
But
really
would a cat
bad.
kill you the way, let's say, a German Shepherd would not stop biting you until you were dead?
But a German Shepherd, if it was clamped on you, you could punch it in the face.
And a cat you couldn't punch in the face?
No, because the cat is all over the place when it's like angry and furious.
Uh-huh.
And all it is, once it digs those claws into you, much worse, I think, than
I'm going to tell you right now,
teeth.
you got to get the panther size before I'm going to start worrying about a one-on-one fight against any cat. A panther, I'm backing down from.
That's why anytime you walk by a security fence, you don't see a sign saying "Beware the cat."
Well, because a lot of people have the cat.
Let me put a Puma in there. Let me get a junkyard Puma, and I bet you're going to see some people backing off. And they're going to stay away from those starters I got back out there. So you fear a cat over any dog?
If I was at night walking and I saw a stray dog that looked mean and menacing or a stray cat, I would go towards the dog.
You know what I want to do? I want to do a show one time. Well, we got a cat in a cage and a dog in a cage. You're going to be in the middle. We'll tie you to a chair, Al. And then we'll see which one you beg for us not to open. I guarantee, face up, you're going to fear any dog before the most vicious cat.
No, I think I could dodge a dog charging me. I could not dodge a cat charging me.
You couldn't dodge Earl when he charged you. I know it's because you said you had the flu. All right, Al.
I was sick.
Hey, Al, we got to go do a break so we don't get little memos from you. You dime out artist. We know you're behind that memo, Al.
Tattletale.
We know it was you, Al, and you broke our hearts. Right back, Ron and Fez Show.
I-57 Ignite. It's what you want because you can't get the ephedra anymore. You still want the energy blast that you got from ephedra. Now you can get it all naturally with I-57 Ignite with Shadabu Gray.
I-57 Ignite, Fezzy. This is why the humans are the top species. Let's see cats come up with something like this. They can't. Let's see dogs come up with something like this. They can't. Take two I-57 Ignite, fight any animal out there. And what I'm talking about is a home animal. I don't want you fighting a rhino. Fight any cat, any dog. You're going to be alert, have the energy. You'll do great for yourself. Excuse me, telephone call.
I-57 Ignite. It's better than ephedra, and you can pick it up at your local CVS pharmacy and judge for yourself. Plus, you can try a free bottle by calling 877-I-57-DIET. That's 877-I-57-DIET.
I-57 Ignite. People are so excited, Fezzy, they're calling me right now on my cell phone going, Ron, can you get me an I-57 Ignite? The answer is wait for just a moment. I-57 Ignite.
They're calling now for that free bottle, 877-I-57-DIET, or you can also order it online at myi57.com. No ephedra? No problem. Now there's I-57 Ignite. It's going to give you the extra effort and the results you're looking for. Get ignited with I-57 Ignite.
Ron and Fez Show. Just hanging out with you tonight. Fez got some tickets to give out right now.
We got tickets to the New Jersey Devils taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's for the game on this Thursday, April 12th at 7:30.
So we'll take the 9th caller off the air right now. Give us a quick call, 866-313-FREE, 866-313-FREE.
Now you can also visit NewJerseyDevils.com or call Ticketmaster, charge by phone.
We got a big party coming up at VIP, Fezzy. It's a bachelor party for our own Eastside Dave.
It's going to be at the VIP Club. That is on West 20th Street between 5th and 6th Avenues. It's going to be a week from this Friday, the big bachelor party. Eastside Dave's marrying his girlfriend. Now, if you want to go, get your email to us right away, ronandfez@aol.com. Send us your name, address, daytime, phone number, and we'll get a VIP card out to you.
This one's open to everybody, too. Women are more than invited to come along, mainly because we know that the dancers won't sleep with us. So once we get a little riled up there, this is your opportunity, ladies, to swing in and pick up one of the Ron and Fez listeners. Earl will be DJing that night. We're going to have a lot of parties. Everything is going to be happening. And I'll tell you right now, Fezzy, you're not going to play this that night, though, Earl.
But we gotta play Tall.
Nobody wants to hear Tall in a club like that.
Gotta rock out to some Tall. Everybody dances and rocks out to Tall.
Hey, Fez, congratulations to Jay from Hicksville. He picked up the Devils tickets.
All right, he'll see the Devils in the playoffs this Thursday against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Hey, Juan, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, buddies?
Hey, my brother.
Do not underestimate the viciousness of cats, bro.
cats are like the Bruce Lee of the animal kingdom. They're nimble, quick, and vicious, and they will F you up if they have the chance.
Brother, a house cat, if I get my hands around a house cat's neck, 2 seconds later, that head is off. And I'm saying that as a animal lover.
What about stray cat?
I'll destroy a regular cat. I'm not going to fight a panther. I'm not going to fight a mountain lion. But a house cat, I walk in fear of no house cat at all.
A cat will try to scratch and then take off. A cat never sticks around for a second shot.
They hit and run. Like you know who, Earl. Hey, let's go over here to Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, I think you should really up your number of dogs that you could take on to 2. Because if you remember in True Lies, Arnold Schwarzenegger had that powerful triple threat match headbutt that knocked out the 2 Doberman pinchers straight away.
Yeah, I know, but that's the magic of Hollywood. I mean, we're talking real life.
Of a finisher.
We're talking real life. Here is Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, if you want to make it...
It's not 420 yet, my friend. 420 comes up
it's
a week from this Friday. I know it is for you. I always know if we get into a conversation like this is when we get the weed callers. And they always get in. They never know they're on the air. And they always say your name. All right, Ronnie. Ronnie. Then I know. And then, like, you'll get one of these. All right, you're talking about cats, right? They have to be helped along the whole entire way.
You're taking them base to base. Now, Kirsten Dunst, she was saying that the world would be a better place if everyone smoked weed. She can't stand the marijuana laws in the United States. She thinks the whole world should be smoking pot.
You know what, Fezzy? I hate to be like wishy-washy, but I'm going to give that a yes and no there. Number one, I will say, yeah, there's going to be less wars. But at the same time, if everyone smokes pot, you're going to have less hospitals. You're going to have less bridges. Pot smokers, God bless them, they don't get a lot accomplished. And I'm not talking about the guy who smokes an occasional joint. I'm talking about a guy who he keeps a joint going. And we all have that friend who's got a joint going in the morning and he's got a joint going at night.
Yeah, it really does seem... The reason there wouldn't be any wars is no one would get off the couch to go fight them.
Which is not a bad way to live. In this world of hearing from all your friends about their anxiety or their depression, if people just smoke pot, maybe the world would be a little easier to get along with everybody.
It's going to be a little chubbier, too. I think as everybody's laying around.
We're not going to get any chubbier than today's people, Fez. What else you want, Chris?
Fez, you ever get high?
I don't get high anymore. I used to. I don't do it anymore.
True. I was just going to say, if you wanted to even up a fight between a human and a pit bull, you have to throw a midget in there. Peace.
I don't know how the midget's going to do. I mean, you're talking about a sky low. I'll bet the midget every time. I'll tell you this, Fezzy. Alcohol is legal, but I don't think the police have ever gotten a call from a guy who smoked too much pot and punched his wife or hit his kids. If anything, he's going to go to his room, throw in some headphones, maybe play a video game, and just relax a little bit. Is that guy annoying? Yes. Is he dangerous? No. Here's another thing for you. Your friend has smoked too much pot. Way too much pot. He's still not going to throw up in the back seat of the car or try to grab your neck while you're driving. He's going to let the world go by him. And for that, I appreciate. I honestly appreciate. If occasionally he gets nervous and wants to stay in the closet for an hour and a half, I'd rather put up with that than an alcoholic going on some kind of drunken rampage where he's trying to kiss your wife and kick you in the shins.
With Kirsten Dunst's version of the world where everyone's smoking pot, it would be a world, though, where nothing is getting done. Nothing at all.
Hey, Julie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I'm one of those people who has, a joint or the pipe going in the morning.
You sound like it, darling.
Till night. And I have to say that I'm not lazy or fat. Like, it definitely enhances my feelings or whatever.
But it also makes you a connoisseur of bad music, and that's something that I can't put up with. Jam bands. Jam bands would not exist without marijuana.
Bands.
Yeah.
No, I'm not for jam bands. I listen to great music.
Like what?
Radiohead, Kings of Leon. The White
Radiohead.
Stripes.
Yeah. Radiohead actually does get better. There are certain bands that get better. All right. Julie, now you say you smoke pot, but I'm going to guarantee you this without even meeting you. I know you don't buy it. Why? The females, as much as they love marijuana, will not buy a joint themselves.
No, I buy it. I'm best friends with my dealers.
Yeah, I bet. I know how you get that then. I bet that's a trade at most. That's a trade. I'm going to tell you right now, from Adam and Eve, Adam was the one who bought the weed right from the beginning. He also happened to be the one that rolled the joints. But, Eve had really long hair and was fantastic. Here's Vern. Vern, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. What up, y'all? Fez,
hey, buddy.
What up? Yo, check this out. You ever heard of someone laying in front of a weed spot, toe up out of their mind and can't function, like those dudes in front of the liquor store?
That's true. It's really true. If you're smoking marijuana, I don't even know if anyone ever smoking marijuana has even been in a traffic accident. Because the truth is here, and they don't tell you this in health class in school, but when you're smoking marijuana, you drive really careful. I mean, your head is on a swivel. You're watching out for everything. And you're driving so carefully, occasionally people walking will pass you and get around you. You will drive slower. We're going to save gas. And a lot of times you think to yourself, I got nowhere to go anyway. Let's just go out and sit and listen to the radio in the car. Where do we got to go? At most, you'll be a lowrider. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez. Go ahead, Brian.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I just want to comment about that girl smoking pot and Radiohead. I mean, there's tons of us out there, baby.
Oh, absolutely. And I do not understand how in 2007 we sit around and say that this substance should be illegal. In the meantime, we let the pharmaceutical companies fill our kids with Ritalin, giving out all kinds of different drugs. That's fine. Someone smokes a joint, it's still a problem, though.
Or regular tobacco.
Right, exactly. Regular tobacco.
We're allowing people to smoke something.
Yeah.
And not the other thing. And they're both plants.
But the problem is tobacco has come about the same as an ounce now as pot, so that's a problem. Hey, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yo, what's up, guys? Fezzy, man, you're wrong. I smoke every day, at least 3 or 4 times a day. I work every day, too.
What do you do for a living, buddy?
I work for the phone company.
Hello?
I work for the phone company.
Hello? Damn, these phone guys. These phone guys are awful. Big Tony, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello?
Yes, what can we do for you, Big Tony?
Yeah, what's going on? You guys are crazy. I smoke like an ounce a week, and I get more done than the people I know that don't smoke pot.
All right, what kind of, what are you getting done? Rolling joints, cleaning the seeds out. What else are you doing?
Busy.
What do you mean, what else have I done?
All right, thanks, Big Tony.
I'm going to come down to the VIP room.
What about this, hacky sack? No one ever brings up hacky sack.
At least it's exercise.
Yeah. Here's Alex. Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, boys?
Yeah.
I've been burning since I've been, 18 now? I'm, 33?
We don't know you. I think you called your own calendar.
How old am I?
Thanks, Alex. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Yeah, I just turned on the radio. I thought I'd chime in. I mean, I'm an attorney here. Been smoking for close to 20 years.
Half the time, I think my attorney's high anyway.
Yeah, well, the reason it's illegal is strictly a money operation for the state. You look at first offenders. They get what's called a conditional discharge in this state, which means they get a year probation, no record, but they also pay $800 and some odd. Now, those are not fines. They call them assessments, but it's all about money.
Well, why don't we just do it like a hunting license, and you pay $870 a year to have the opportunity to smoke marijuana at your house? So the state will still make the money, and yet you don't have to sit there like an animal worried what the hell's going on in the world.
I'd be in for that.
Those would be great pictures on those licenses, too. Nobody's eyes open in them.
Hey, Meathead, you're on Ron and Fez. Meathead, what do you say, buddy?
Buddy, I got 2 things to say real quick. One of my boys lives out west in California. This kid, he's sure he's a little retarded, but he's straight as an arrow, and he gets actually prescribed medicinal marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta hear what this kid's allowed to do out there. He's allowed to grow it. He's allowed to buy it no matter where he wants to do it. He can just smoke it in his car if he feels like it.
Now, what's wrong with him that he needs this marijuana?
I don't know. When I spoke to him, he said he had a quote-unquote ailment, but
Right.
I've known this kid for a minute, and I can swear to Christ, he's just retarded.
Yeah.
But it's not like medically retarded. He's just like that kind of guy. You know?
He's a nutty kid.
Yeah, he's no good.
All right, peace out. Here's, let me go over here to Jerome. Jerome, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies, 11204 checking in.
All right, my brother.
Hoo-ah! Thank you. There was a comedian who once said that smoking pot should be legal, but being a pothead should be illegal. And if you have to ask the difference, then you're probably one of the ones who belong in prison.
Thanks for quoting us somebody else's act. Here is, let me go over to Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez.
Yeah, buddy.
This is a total loss of cause, what you're speaking about. I smoke every day. I have a very successful business, and I'm not a burnout or a waste. I've never been in jail. I've never been convicted. You have to learn to maintain it. That's all. You smoke nice, you have a good time, and that's it. You wound down every day.
He has a fabulous business. He's selling one-hitters. So he has proven
Come
that
on,
you can...
Stop. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I have a
What do you sell, hemostats?
successful flooring company. I do very well for myself. I live in a very nice house, and you're wrong. When you're dealing with guys who are actually burnt out on acid and then turning to weed after, it's a totally different story.
Right.
You're wrong.
All right, thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Talking about the marijuana laws, and they are absolutely ridiculous. The fact that one drug is legal and the other isn't is just ridiculous to me. Or that alcohol is legal, and you can go places and drink alcohol. You watch TV, they're telling you to drink beer. And yet marijuana, which to me does less problems for people, you can't.
You just fall asleep a little bit. You nap when you smoke pot.
I don't know, one time we got high and Fez wouldn't go back into his own house.
That
What were you
happened.
worried about? Your doorman?
I couldn't get past the doorman, and it was like a half hour, 45 minutes before, and then, even then, it was just eggshells walking by the guy, and I was scared to death he was going to say a word to me.
Believe me when I tell you, Ron and Fez, I am currently doing very, very well in the roach clip industry, and I don't understand this. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
No, man, I just wanted to say that, like, pot, it sort of brings my family together, man.
All right, tell us about your family.
Well, recently, my grandmother, she went through, like, she had, like, breast cancer or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And, like, afterwards, she started, like, smoking pot or whatever. And once I found out, I'm like, oh, my God, Grandma, we have something we can relate to now. Like, I feel so much closer to my grandma, man.
Right.
Now, like, the next step, man, is we got to burn one together, brother.
All right, now what do you do, Mike? How do you spend your day?
I work in a retail store
Uh-huh.
in Jersey.
Right. So after a long day of selling pants, you want to go home and get high with your grandmother.
Definitely.
Yeah. And talk about what with her?
Radiohead.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're going to take headphones, stick them on your grandmother, and then keep yelling, "Am I right? Am I right?" back at her.
You guys are awesome. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
I will tell you this. If we got rid of alcohol in comedy clubs and had marijuana, everybody'd be a headliner. You would really be able to book anyone and do well for yourself. Here's Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, man, listen. I quit both alcohol and marijuana, but I got to agree with you on the alcohol, man. I mean, I was much more a violent dude when I was drinking too much. But the marijuana, I mean, not speaking for anybody else because it affects everybody different.
I agree.
It would give me like an adrenaline high, but then my inhibitions would be down. I used to do it when I used to work. I was a trash collector.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it gave me a high, but then the center of the day was like, who cares?
But see, everybody should have the choice whether they want to do this or not. We're not going to go around and force people to do this. But if somebody wants to, why not? You're here. You're a taxpayer in America. You're in your own home. Who cares what the other people are doing? Gabe, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Hey, buddy.
I can't believe nobody's calling in. Ron, you were right on about girls, man. Girls never pay for their stuff.
Never.
And if I meet a girl like that, I tell her, you got to stay to your own, get your own. If you don't have a stash, don't be trying to feed off mine, because I know these green diggers out there, they ain't gold diggers, they're green diggers.
I ain't saying you're a green digger, but I never saw you with a broke.
Yeah, exactly. I tell them they can hear my machine gun noise go rat-a-tat-tat.
All right, you know what I would actually say to girls that wouldn't buy marijuana?
What's that?
Come over here, baby. Smoke some of this with me. Come on over here. Try this out. This is something I brought myself. You're going to be getting a lot of this.
Well, you're more generous than Gabe.
Well, you know what? And maybe, who knows what's going to happen. That's always been my feeling. Who knows what's going to happen there? Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie!
Yeah, buddy.
What's going on, guys? I just get in my car a couple minutes ago. I started trying to clean out my bat hitter so I can actually take a hit off of it, clogged up with all this resin. Listen, you can definitely smoke and lead a normal lifestyle. This is a time and place for everything, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Every person has to know when they can do it and be able to go out and function and when they can't, you know?
I agree. Thank you, my friend. It would then be up to each person. If you can't get it together, that's your responsibility. I thought that's how everything was supposed to work in this country. Here's Ricky. Ricky, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
Good.
You want to know the real reason marijuana is illegal in this country?
Give it to me, big man.
It's because America does not grow the best weed. We make the best prescription drugs. We make the best tobacco. But weed is not something that America makes well. It comes better from other countries. Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan.
Do me a favor. Give us the opportunity. Give us the opportunity to put the best American minds behind this and the freedom to put our full corporate infrastructure behind this. Wow, I sound high. Get behind this thing and give us 10 years, and we will go to the moon, just like Kennedy said. We would be able to pull this out.
The pot race is on.
Here is Aya. Aya, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, you ever hear in health class people telling you that smoking one joint a day is about equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes or something along those lines?
Yeah, they always have something like that.
So there's a study done that shows that there is no correlation between marijuana smoking and lung cancer.
Yeah.
In fact, that they found a small negative correlation, which means that smoking pot actually, in a way, prevents lung cancer. I mean, this is kind of, it's just a little bit.
It
but
stops lung cancer if you smoke a joint. Now you are high.
I read that article in the High Times, too.
Yeah, I didn't read the article, but two of my friends told me from the back seat.
It's the same article in every third issue of High Times.
We know you're the number one fan. We understand this, Deb. Stop bringing it up. I don't know about Pat, but the other guy, you definitely are. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I've been a recovering alcoholic for 18 years. I've gone to NA meetings and AA meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Not once have I ever met somebody who's gotten in trouble because they smoke marijuana.
It's very interesting, isn't it, that you will meet people at those meetings with problems with speed, problem with downs, problem with heroin, alcohol. You meet all different kinds of people. I met people with cough medicine problems.
Wow.
But I never met anybody who go, no, I don't do anything but smoke pot, and I can't. Now, I have met, most people would feel like if they smoke a joint, it might relax them so much that they might forget where they came from and get high with something else,
Yeah.
It's not the best thing if you're an alcoholic just to smoke pot.
Yeah, the only thing I found that people had a problem with was they couldn't tuck their shirt in.
Well, yeah, there is always that, or just don't want to. Just don't want to. Here is Roman. Roman, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been smoking marijuana since I'm about 9 years old. All right? I'm in my 30s. I do work in the medical field. And the one thing I want to say about marijuana is I see more people asking for painkillers in today's world than marijuana.
And getting painkillers. They can get painkillers. You can go to any doctor.
That's right.
You grab a phone book. I'll do this experiment with you.
That's
and
right.
I'll walk in there and I'll walk out with painkillers. And I will have enough dope that the average person will OD on. And I don't care who the doctor is. I know all the symptoms to tell him that I can leave with it. So you can't act like we're totally worried about drugs in this country. And I think most people could pull off that same thing.
I would say that painkillers and pills are a lot more popular amongst young people than pot is.
And their parents. That's why they're popular. Their parents have them at the house. That's the whole deal. Ron and Fez show coming up just a week from Friday. It's a nice little party for Eastside Dave.
Right.
Eastside Dave, our boy, getting married. Well, why not throw a bachelor party for him?
It's going to be at the VIP Club a week from this Friday. That's 4/20, and it will be at the VIP Club on West 20th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. If you want to go to this party, you're going to have to email us fast because there's limited capacity. So email us at ronandfez@AOL.com, and we'll get you out a VIP card.
Here is Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, boys. It's funny the cultural differences. Like, my parents came from the other side. I was able to be completely hammered at a wedding at age like 17. My old man would laugh. Yet, if he ever knew that I did it because I was so afraid, I would break your legs if I ever catch you smoking that dope.
Now, I grew up the same way that me and my friends in my neighborhood, we could have kegs in the backyard, in the basement, and the parents would say, at least we know where they are, and at least they're not on pot. And we're like, yeah, okay, because you can't do both. All right?
Well, because that generation got drilled into their head that pot was evil.
But now, most people are very nervous about their kids drinking now. The drinking thing has, where if you have a party and the kids are able to have a keg or some beers and that thing gets busted, that woman ends up on the news that night. Because it happens like every year. And they're like, this woman supplied alcohol to teens like she's a kid toucher. I'm like, what the hell are you talking? This was everyone's mom I ever know. Of course, you always did have that mom who would, occasionally run off with one of the boys. The divorced mom would occasionally say, you know what? Why don't you come upstairs for a while? Kid A, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, buddies, what's up?
Yeah.
Listen, we just can't take America's finest and bring corporate America into this whole pot thing. It just won't work.
You're saying the unhipness factor of corporate America would ruin it all.
Well, not really just unhipness. I mean, we're mixing pot and Radiohead here, and, we're all talking about Radiohead, and that just seems to be the bottom line, and corporate America and Radiohead does not mix.
My friend, guess who Radiohead is doing their next album for? Starbucks.
No, they are not. That's a rumor.
Fez, you gave it to me. Is that real or not?
I totally saw that. They are in negotiations to be the next artist on the Starbucks label.
I don't think so, especially if Nigel Godrich is producing them. I really don't think so.
Can I tell you something? The new album is called OK Cappuccino. It's going to be fantastic. Make sure you listen to it first before you judge. Take a break. Right back, Ron and Fez Show.
Years old.
Again, this is why this will never be considered a sport. There is no way in the world you're going to find somebody who's 101 and be able to do any real sport. But they always seem like they can bowl 300 or hit a hole in one.
Those are the things they pull off. And this will happen every once in a while. It's not like this is the first time a 102-year-old has done this. Bob Hope, I think, did it in his late 90s at one point.
No one believed that. That was one of his bodyguards kicking that in.
Bob Hope, who was legally blind at the time, somehow pulled that off. Yeah, so this 102-year-old lady, God bless her going out golfing. But
hey, God bless her. What's to be impressed with? That's like saying, she gets her own mail.
Her first golf card was signed by John Hancock. That's a long time.
I think that's a joke. I think you had a little gag. I think you had a little gag that you were prepared to do on the show. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez Show. Who's this? How you doing, man? You're on the Ron and Fez Show.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, besides the fact that I'm going in my house now to grab some pot, I just wanted to weigh in and say, between pot and all the drugs that give you all the addictive painkillers, it's ridiculous. I have an aunt who went through multiple surgeries. She smokes an ounce a day, but leaves the whole cabinet full of pain pills in her house alone because how addicted they are.
They are. It takes you no time to pick up an addiction to pain pills. No time at all. And coming off that is one of the roughest things you'll ever have to deal with.
Yeah,
absolutely difficult.
Yeah, and besides that, I mean, her husband obviously smokes about an ounce a week as well. He's a successful business owner, as long as you know how to manage it and deal with it and not spin out of control.
Right, he sells pottery. Ron and Fez show hanging out with you. Eastside Dave, Dave, have you decided when you get married here, is your little fiance, see, I finally remembered, Fez.
There you go.
The correct way. Is your fiance going to be wearing white? Will it be a white wedding?
I'd like that. And I think she deserves it. She's a very beautiful person, and she's very clean in spirit.
In spirit, that's plenty. You know what? Her soul's clean, right? Why are you laughing at him?
I mean, it hurts when the naysayers
I know.
throw their... I call them the laugh daggers.
I like that
because
nickname.
The laugh daggers, they hurt, believe
Yeah.
it or not, just as much as the real daggers do, the ones that I've met.
Oh, laugh daggers.
Laugh.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought you were calling them naggers.
No, oh God, no.
Yeah,
No,
because
I'm
they
not-
nag all the time.
I know, but that's somebody else. We don't want
You know what? Here's the thing, Dave.
Yeah.
All you've got to do is believe in yourself and your little fiance, and that's it. That's all you got. It's just you and Yoko against the world right now.
That's right.
And that's the way it should be.
I don't look at her as Yoko Ono.
But I mean, in your mind, she's Yoko.
Well, Yoko's husband did say, all you need is love.
Yeah.
And her
and
husband...
they shot him. So what he needed also
Right.
was a gun of his own.
Yeah.
All you need is gun, love, and some self-defense abilities.
Bodyguard, too,
Yeah.
you could throw in there.
That would have helped.
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, what's going on?
Yeah.
I want to talk about don't underestimate the old ladies. Moolah and Mae Young, they're still taking power bombs through tables.
Neither one of them's 102, and wrestling's about as real as golf. 866-313-FREE, 866-313-FREE. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Dave's bride-to-be should wear red to take the emphasis off his ugly head. Thank you.
All right, that's mean. Dave's a good person. Dave, also, you said a black guy asked you the other day if you were an albino at the...
Yeah, sure. Black guys, they can say whatever they want now, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm at the White Castle there, and I'm just trying to buy, a hungry sack. That's all. And the guy comes in and says, "Wow, are you an albino?" Right there, right when I'm trying to buy my 4 hamburgers, he just comes right up to me. I've never met this man in my life. Are you an albino?
That's pretty rude, man.
Yes, it is rude.
What'd
I
you
could have
say
said
to
a
him?
few
Yes,
things.
I am?
Look, I had a few words for him, but I'm his troubles and stuff.
People keep asking me, where's your brother? Here he is, Johnny Winter, everybody.
But I'm not. It's offensive, and why just be... Redheads can always get made fun of, and quite frankly, it's jealousy. We know you're jealous of our auburn hair.
Auburn?
Auburn?
Yours is orange. It's not Auburn. It's literally orange.
Our auburn locks, you're jealous of, because you see us. We're like a chestnut, and everyone loves those. But I mean, this
You're
black
like
guy...
a sun-kissed.
Yeah, and this black guy just to come up and just say what he wants,
It happens. No white people ever ask you if you're an albino?
No. It never happened to me ever with a white person. It's happened to me twice now with black folks. Twice. Once at White Castle, and another one, interestingly enough, at BK.
What you got to do is stop eating fast food. You won't run into that crowd. You really do.
Maybe I will. That'll be my boycott.
They don't ask you at the nicer places.
Mm-mm. They never do. When I go to Red Lobster.
Yeah, the real nice places.
Today I had some woman walk by me and call me stupid under her breath. I think
Was she a fortune teller?
No. I guess I had crossed her path or something on the sidewalk. So instead of, so she just, as soon as she got by me, I just heard, stupid.
What'd you say? I guarantee you this didn't happen.
This totally happened.
You have a tendency, let me tell you this. Fez has told us story after story about when he was a kid, this tragic thing happened to him where his dad took all of Fez's clothes off, put him in the driveway, squirted him with a hose. Fez says his sister, the cousins, the friends, all came out, pointed and laughed. And he said because of that, you're kind of whiz shy.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, and not comfortable with my body. All kinds of body image issues.
Now, his sister the other night, very drunk, after using the C word many times, in the back of the limo, tells us the story. It didn't just happen to Fez, but all the kids, and according to her, everybody laughed about it. And that was really interesting. I honestly think that Fez isn't a liar, but he remembers things kind of blown out of proportion and not the way they happened at all.
Like a paranoid schizophrenic.
Okay, I would go for that. Yeah,
something like that.
I don't think the schizo's involved.
Oh.
You know where he's like Quentin Tarantino in Dust to Dawn, where he thinks something happened or someone's giving signals that aren't.
Right.
Yeah.
No, see, it doesn't. It really doesn't change the story, though. I was stripped down naked and hosed off in the driveway in front of everybody.
It changes the story completely. It went to you were humiliated to all the kids had this fun experience.
Yeah.
They had it. I didn't. I remember being very upset.
You remember people pointing and laughing at you.
Yes.
That couldn't happen if they were laughing and also getting squirted with the hose. It's really important as you get into the fact of you're going to therapist, right?
Right.
You need to tell your therapist immediately you cannot count on your recollections, that you are so far gone and so crazy that you think these things happened to you that really didn't.
Now, I honestly do not remember any of the other kids getting hosed off naked in the driveway.
You're like a...
That's completely honest on my part.
You're kind of a reverse
I
John
didn't say you
Nash.
lied. I'm saying that you remember things incorrectly, the way a paranoid schizophrenic would.
Mentally ill, seriously.
Yeah.
Mentally ill. He's like a reverse John Nash in that he subtracts people from his life.
Right.
And Johnny just added things to his.
That's very true. John Nash would have hallucinations where he would have imaginary friends. You take real people and you don't see them as in the room. Like you may think this is all happening right now. And here's another odd thing about Fez. You, when you take a shower, you sit on a bench.
He's got a bench chair.
When I want to think to myself and have a moment of nice, peaceful time, I will take a bench into the shower with me and sit there and just let the hot water run over me.
Wait,
that's how I like to think.
I did. The
What are
bench
you thinking
is
of?
in the shower?
What are you thinking of in there on your shower bench, Grandma? The way the 1930s was better than today?
It's how I relax.
He's in the thinking man's position.
A shower bench is what somebody with a damaged hip would have. No adult would have a shower bench.
I don't bathe in there. I just sit there and think.
About what?
And let the water run over me.
Why can't you stand up like a person? Why do you want to put your bare ass down? What are you pretending, that your dad's showering you and your sister together?
No.
Is it made out of wood? The bench? Is it built into the shower or do you have to bring it in?
I have to bring it in. Plastic.
Solara said Fez will remember his storied career as a solo on-air personality.
Good one, Solara.
By the way, Solara, Alki is coming to Dave's party.
You better.
I don't care if we got to get a hospital bed. And if we got to figure this out, Earl, if we got to have some kind of van that comes over and picks him up, let's get on top of that, please. Whatever we need to do, let's make it.
We can get like a red plastic carpet for him.
Yeah.
It's red carpet treatment. It's just plastic for that bag of his.
All right, there's other questions. Fez, do you wash this shower bench? Or is it the least clean thing in there? I have a feeling that this is an old, moldy shower bench.
My shower bench is fine, thank you.
When are you seeing your shrink?
The scheduled appointment is April 17th. I'm really trying to move it up, but I haven't heard back.
Let me just, I got some papers for you to take in. Makes things up. Has a shower bench.
I am not taking that in.
Yeah. And you and Pat from Menaki had some crazy screaming song.
Wasn't me.
That was you. This is how your memory fails you. You were screaming while Pat from Menaki wore a big blonde wig.
You had a windbreaker on.
Yeah. Here's Manny. Manny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I got two things, man. One, this guy, Eastside Dave, his last girlfriend, he was rattling on and on about how he wouldn't be with a girl who was with more than, I believe his number was, 3 other gentlemen. How many guys has his new girlfriend been with that he
Have you gone over the list?
No, I haven't gone over the list.
Do you want to know her sex list?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to tell me?
Yeah.
We're on the present now, baby. You know, that's what we're at. We don't need the other stuff.
I understand you're not going to ask her, but are you interested?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I want her to do her thing, me to do mine.
Do you think she'll ever tell you? You don't want to know? Even 20 years from now?
20 years from now, she can tell me.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, it's not
100.
present.
100.
If she put the number in an envelope and handed it to you, would you open it?
Yes, I would.
Let's honestly come out and bring Pitsy in for this. And again, I would never, you're not going to ask her this, but let's do a round table and try to guess how many people she's been with.
Okay.
All right?
This is a bit upsetting.
How many men she's been with.
All right.
And I want you to take your time. Earl, you first. If you had to guess how many people Dave's fiance had sex with, and it honestly doesn't matter.
Really? Has sex, Mr. B, can we say romantic,
All right.
please?
How many people she played hide the sausage with?
Mr. B,
in her
that's not
lifetime?
better.
I know. I don't know what it is. I'm not like you. I don't. You know what? I didn't go to college. I don't have the vocabulary you have.
I know
All right?
sausages.
I've had
and
to scrape
sex.
by on my own.
All right.
Maybe you think working at Midway at 17 is a life. I don't think it is for a young man. You know, spin and win, whatever it stops on, what you get. Yeah, some running joints there in the middle of the Midway.
I know,
I didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't grow up down and have the brothers teach me how to spell. It didn't come out that way for me. All right, here we go. Earl, what would you say?
I will go 10.
10. Not a bad figure.
That's a good thank you, Earl.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm going to up Earl.
Yeah.
And I am going to say 14.
Again, not a bad figure.
Lupinella.
Not a bad figure at all.
Cool with that.
All right, Pitsy, what do you got?
19 for me.
Wow. Now we're starting to get a little high.
That's starting to offend me, Pitsy.
Yeah.
Typical coming from you.
I'm going to give it here. She's what, 27?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 7.
Okay. That's fine.
But when she was 14, she had a long relationship with a guy in his late 20s. That went on for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still.
It's going to stunt your numbers.
Yeah. It will. It's going to hold it back. But never let her see that guy again.
No, he's out.
Yeah. Because he taught her things. Oh, my God, did he teach her things.
Oh, now I'm not sure I
Yeah.
like that
Don't.
scenario
Yeah.
you put forward.
But matter of fact, if you even see that guy, start swinging at him.
Oh, he's dead to me.
Because he still has a certain key to her heart. Even though she now realizes he was terrible.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'll find you, Keyhart. If that's the name he's going by
Yeah.
these days, I'm not sure what they call him.
I think they found out it was Larry Burkhead.
All right. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Dave, I don't want you to get married, buddy.
Why?
I'll tell you why. First, why you said you're getting married because you wanted to that great feeling to last forever?
Yes.
Well, regardless if you and her get married, you're always going to feel that way towards her. Now, if you marry her, all marriage does is give her a bonus if she breaks up with you. So that actually gives her more of
Now
an
you're
incentive
playing
to break up.
games. Now you're playing games.
I'm not playing
And
games,
Dave
sir.
is not. You know who plays games? People that are not in love. When you know that you're in love, when you're not doing all that, oh, I'm trying to go golfing this weekend, so I'll tell her. That's not where you want your life to be. You want to live in the world where you are right now.
Here and now. Chess players play games, not Davy Mac.
Yeah.
Davy Mac goes out there, it's carp diem.
All right. Do you want to know how many people she's been with? Because she has told me she's given me the number. Now, it's up to you.
If she's willing
I'm going to say this. The answer is somewhat shocking, but...
Oh, gosh.
Do you want to be brave enough to hear the number of the case he's been with? And I just got this now on the computer.
I mean, this is from actually her. Are
Yes.
we doing the thing here?
Look at me right now. I swear to God, I will give you the number.
Can you give to me maybe off?
I will not. I will only do it on the air, or else we'll never discuss it.
That's fair.
Earl, would you want to know the number?
Yeah, I want to know the number.
Fez, would you?
I would have to know the number.
Totally.
You wouldn't be afraid? You wouldn't be afraid of doing
give it to me.
No.
Give it to me. Hold on.
You know what?
We have the number.
Yeah.
Give it to
I've
me.
got her number. Are you nervous about it?
I'm nervous, but look, no matter what the number is, I love her unconditionally.
Wow.
But
Are you
nevertheless,
I will say this. I was shocked with it. I will say this.
Oh, boy.
I said 6 Did I say 6?
You said 7.
You said 7 plus a long-term relationship, including.
I was way off.
Oh.
And you still want to know it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Casey, your fiance.
Oh, my fiance.
Says.
My baby.
And I'm going to quote here.
Okay.
My number is 1, because no one mattered pre my Dave.
Oh.
All
That's
those
just so
guys.
sweet. See?
Not real. Not real to her.
That's the number I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Even if it's an illusion. That's the number I wanted to hear. I love it.
Yeah.
And I love her to death. We're going to be the best marriage, or what are they called?
Marriage.
Husband and wife?
Yeah, that's it. We're going to be the best husband and wife team ever.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
All right, Steve and Edie Gourmet.
Is that beautiful?
Come on.
Face. Is that a beautiful thing?
I just say face.
Face.
Is that what you call her?
Face.
Does that have to have Billy Crystal bit? Face.
It's just face to all the haters. It's face to people who are cynical about love.
Pitsy, you look over at this. You see how happy he is. Are you still not getting married yet?
Yeah, I'm not getting married yet. I envy Dave right now because I wish I had that in my life. You know, I wish that right away I could have felt it. I love my girlfriend, but I don't think I'm ready yet. And you know what? I'm so proud of Dave.
You know, I agree with you. I don't think you're ready because you're texting all these other women. So, you know, when that's going on, maybe you're not.
Could get in the way, especially at the wedding.
Yeah, it would be a problem. But I'll leave my phone home that night.
Phone home. How that reminds me of someone.
Okay. Really, Mr. B, it's about the present.
Now, are you, by the way, thinking about moving into Alki and Solera's basement?
No, I'm not. I am going to stay. I love them to death, but I'm going to stay away from them.
That's a great starter place for you guys.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez. Mike.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dave, have you actually seen a dark side to your chick yet so
No,
far?
she
or has it
shaves,
been
right?
all flowers?
866 Ron Zero Fez. Oops. Here's Alex. Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, how you doing? I've been a marriage counselor for a few years now, and 64% of my patients end up getting a divorce that got married in the first 6 years.
You're doing a hell of a job there.
In the first 6 months, actually. Sorry about that. Dave, let me ask you a question. Do you think that this feeling's going to last forever?
Yeah. Yes. Some counselor. Good. Counsel away.
Listen to your counselor. He's trying to explain to you.
I don't think he's a very good counselor at all. And I think his counseling license should be rebuffed. Revoked, whatever.
Fezzy, is there any way, now that you see this, that you would think about marrying Sheepy?
No, I'm not going to marry Sheepy.
What about this at the wedding? Will you and Pat from Monarchy do another song?
I did not perform with Pat from Unaki. It's not me. It's someone else. Elmo.
It was a good song, though. It was a lot of fun.
You had a lot of spirit when you sang it.
Yeah.
I mean, you were really energetic. It was...
I'd be proud to call it my own if it was, and it had costume changes.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
First off, I want to congratulate Dave on his fiance and everything. But I'm curious to know if a black guy was on that list, would he still follow through with the wedding?
Mike, I am not going to permit him to answer that in a pre-Don Imus world. We'll take a break. It's the Ron and Fez Show. Yeah, buddies, Ron and Fez Show. 866-3133. Ron and Fez at AOL.com. Just email us at Ron and Fez at AOL.com if you want to come out with us to Eastside Dave's bachelor party. Beautiful girls will be dancing at VIP.
It's the VIP Club. They are on West 20th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. And the bachelor party for our own Eastside Dave, that is going on a week from this Friday, April 20th.
Sheepy will also be dancing. maybe even once for Fez. That's uncomfortable.
Sheepy may find a whole new career there. It may be Goodbye Comic Book Store. Hello, VIP Club.
I'm at Funny Books.
Where he also dances.
Yes, I'm at Funny Books, Fez. I'm at Funny Books.
Doing the Batusi.
Here's the Red Bank Rocker. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey there, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
I was just watching Keith Olbermann. He was doing his oddball segment. He had cheated the chimp turning 75, and the headline read, Monkey House Rocks across the bottom. Those guys love you, man.
When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks the D-sippers. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
I would like, that's very cool to hear. And the Overman guys, they do always send us these strange shout-outs to make us feel like we're high. But I would like for one day them to put...
When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
That would be cool.
That would be nice. If Keith Olbermann would go that far with it.
Yeah, it would be nice.
A shout-out that actually has some shout to it.
Or if he would just say it was a year ago we lost Alfred. Anything that makes us know that that's what he is trying to give us. But they did put Monkey House up there.
When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks the D-sippers. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks the D-sippers. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
Hey, by the way, I'm going to throw a 10-ski to any chick that comes out dancing to that song, Earl. Any girl that wants to dance to the Mighty Horse song gets an extra tenner from Ronnie B.
Nice.
All right, Ron and Fez show, 866-313-FREE, 866-313-FREE.
Coming up next on 92.3 Free FM, it is CT and Jiven. They are coming up next. They'll be here from 9 till midnight on 92.3 Free FM. And then at midnight, it's Loveline. The
Ron and Fez show, hanging with you till 9 o'clock. Here comes the boys. First time ever in New York radio. CT and Jiven. You can each grab a mic.
What's up,
Got
boys?
one. How are you guys feeling? This has got to be somewhat exciting. First time on terrestrial radio, because you guys do the internet thing?
We've been doing the internet thing for like a year, I guess, right?
All right, now when you do the internet show, how many listeners do you feel that you probably have at any time?
Not including family? Like,
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't know. 100 maybe?
All right, 100 people. Now you're suddenly in market number one. You're going from 100 people, friends and family, that you guys sit back and kick around with. Now you're finding yourself, as far as the eye can see, there you got folks all lined up ready to hear you. A little intimidating or exciting?
It's a little bit of both, you know. I think it's like almost combination of like Christmas Eve, a little bit combination of Christmas Eve and like walking into that abandoned house with your friends when you were teenagers, you know?
You know what I think? It's more like the natural. Here you are. They're pitching to you.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah, and there you go. You got Wonder Boy in your hands. Let her rip.
Don't bring up Wonder Boy. I'm about to start
About to
story
I
here.
forgot that was where. Is that where we got the name Wonder Boy from?
Yeah,
I think it did come from that bat.
Yeah.
God, you got a better memory about our lives than I do. Of course, there's a reason why you do. But remember, you stole his chick. He didn't steal yours.
I did.
Yeah.
And then stole it back and then back. It was, it was a good time.
It really was a lot of excitement. We've known Jiven for now, what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, 4 or 5, man.
4 or 5 years. He runs the dump button here. And basically, I will tell you this. You pulled off the impossible of getting you guys on the air, first shot, New York City. Now, what kind of plans you have got for tonight? You're going to...
Little serial drama like Orson Welles style, War of the Worlds.
Suddenly,
Take it old school, 1938.
Yeah. Let everybody know that the aliens have landed somewhere in New Jersey. And when the panic ensues, maybe you'll take Imus off the front page.
Bring in the Foley studio. Those shoes walking through gravel,
Sheet
that
metal.
sort of thing. Sure.
What's the name of that, Fez?
Foley studio.
Named after Mick Foley, who fell in most of the things that they broke. So it's just kind of laid back. Now, I want everybody to make sure you call these guys, support them tonight. This is kind of a cool story for me. There's a lot of people that come in and do this late night show after us to say, hey, take a look at me in New York, give me a listen, John Manelli. But as far as I know, you guys are the only guys that ever debut in this situation.
Yeah, it's we've been developed in the farm system here in New York, and it's kind of cool, just getting our first shot here at Free FM.
It's from like high school to the big leagues. Yeah.
Well, what about for you? We know Jiven has worked at least in radio. What have you?
I worked. We worked together at the same station
Same
for
place?
4 years. Yeah. And I'm still waiting to wake up and be stuck at my desk at my old job.
At no point did you ever find yourself with a shift or anything? You were on the air. No. So all that time off the air. Very exciting.
Thanks, buddies. I mean, yeah, everybody definitely please do us a favor. Hang out just a little bit longer.
Yeah, hang out for him tonight.
And use the big studio. Have some fun.
Seriously.
I'm intimidated enough. I'm intimidated enough. I don't know if I can handle this one.
No, we're doing this party. We'd like you guys to come next Friday night. I hope you can make it. Yeah.
Eastside Dave. I heard him talking about it. He actually wants her to wear a white dress. That has some meaning to it. I don't know if...
Let me tell you, no matter what dress she wears, it's going to be white after a while anyway, so why even bother with it? Fez, did you have another thing you need to give out tickets to?
Yeah, we got tickets going on to the International Auto Show at the Javits Center. That's going on now through the 15th, where you can see over 1,000 new cars, concept and future cars. They're going to have giveaways, contests, celebrity appearances. You can check everything out at autoshowny.com.
All right, give us a call for that. We'll give it out ninth caller off the air, 866-313-FREE, 866-313-FREE. Hey, Dan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats, guys, on the gig. Hey, might be too soon, but why don't we flip on the Pal Talk cams tonight, get Lily and Tenacious C in there, and see what happens?
Well, actually, we remember Lily, your old girlfriend, used to be so mad about your new girlfriend, but then those two talked and they seemed like they became friendly.
Yeah, I think I actually might be getting cut out of the relationship right now.
That's where you want to be. I wouldn't even care if I was just way on the other side of the room with a pair of binoculars. I love to see the girlfriends get together. I think it's good for everybody and good for the planet Earth.
Yeah, Are we going to get set up with this Pal Talk cam in there? Because that's a scene. I need that for the night.
You know what? I think for a show you don't want to be looking at the Pal Talk chicks. Let that go by you. Don't even deal with it at all. Have you and Tenacious C thought about getting married?
We're going to take our time. I'm not as rash as Eastside is.
But if rash means stupid, yeah, he's rash. That's okay.
It's not a rash. He just has red hair.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought he was sick. He looked sickly.
By
he
the
was
way,
albino.
You did have a message sent to you from Eastside Dave's girlfriend that just says, F you, Internet geek. I am a good girl. So, yeah, she is. Anyone who's going to meet one of his friends by saying it that way, yeah, I think it is.
Your first fan mail. Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, Wade, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Off the bat, Dave, I just wanted to congratulate you. Happy to hear. Very happy for you. I tried to get through on the other side, but lines were jammed. And I just wanted to make sure, as long as we email, we'll get a spot, because I'm dedicated, guys, but I don't do the, I don't post. So what about for those guys that listen to you every day, but we don't really hit up?
Email us tonight, and we'll make sure you take care of, all right? Email us at ronandfez@aol.com. I'm going to get everything over to Lily tomorrow morning, and we'll make the announcement whether we got any more tickets or not after tonight. Okay, buddy?
Thanks a lot, Monkey House.
Monkey House.
When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
How ridiculous now that is now popping up on TV shows. Our life has gotten just really, really strange. Hey, congratulations to Jack from Glen Ridge. He won the auto show tickets, Fez. Or is that an auto show? Just a lot of guys from named Otto coming by.
No, it's auto as in automobile. So it's the New York International Auto Show going on at the Javits Center. It's going on now through the 15th. Check it out online at autoshowny.com.
All right, you boys want to go back, prep your show?
Get my head together.
All right,
buddies.
go ahead and do it. And it's a pleasure. Everybody, please stay tuned. It's not often that you get to see a couple guys do their radio debut in market number one. I find it is exciting. I'll be listening tonight. Fez will be listening, all of our friends. So please, if you're listening right now, stay tuned and give these kids a chance. Very, very cool thing to be able to pull. It's almost a little bit like American Idol.
It really is. So they're coming up next, 9 o'clock, 9 till midnight tonight, getting 3 hours on 92.3 Free FM.
Here is Michael. Michael, you're ouch. Paul, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, you got out of a 6-year relationship, and
and you're jumping in with this girl like after 3 months. So you need a little recovery time. man?
Literally, after 1 month, you were in a 6-year relationship. 1 month later, you asked this girl to marry you today.
Absolutely. Because when things happen, you don't ask questions. When the love tidal wave rolls over you, you don't say, what is this, the rebound seaweed? But instead, you just go with it. That's
I like
the way.
your idea.
That's the way I
Dave,
feel.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Do you have your hand on the other branch before you swung onto it?
Well, you did meet her, and there was something going on.
No, I mean, I'll be honest. There was nothing going on, but
There was friendship.
I had I had acute feelings of, this is a great chick who makes me smile and stuff pretty soon, and I thought, wow, this is someone who I'd like to know better.
So you felt that connection that you keep talking about. You felt that immediately, first time.
Very quickly. Yeah. And then we hung out.
Did your old chick pick up on that, though?
No, she didn't.
Dumb as the day is long.
And
Huh?
here's the thing, too, about your... No, she really isn't. I mean... This is the show she listens to, too, so be nice.
Please.
But here's what I worry about. She used to tell you, stay off of Pal Talk, stay off of Pal Talk.
Right.
You called her paranoid.
Yes.
And yet she was right.
Yeah, funny how life works.
Isn't that funny? You think that person gets laughed at?
It was a weird...
It is always funny to be the ex, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you're not that person.
It was a weird thing. So, I mean, I wasn't trying to do anything.
You never do you?
But
you never try, and yet she knew it.
Yeah, she did. But also, really, I kind of really liked Casey when I met her in person. I still can't really develop a relationship with a person over the internet.
Right, but that's probably why your ex says, I want you to stay away from that person, because it seems like you got a connection. That's okay.
She was right, it turns out.
Isn't it funny how a hunch can work? It's always interesting to me.
Yeah, it really
It
that is
always
weird.
is funny how you really always know in your gut.
And I'll tell you this, I knew in my gut, oh man, this broad's special.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I felt this way before this broad.
You never felt this way in your life, huh?
Correct.
That's beautiful.
Correct.
And why you call her broad?
This lady.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think...
Lady!
Yeah, that's...
Hey, were you going to have her dance at your bachelor party? Maybe just give a lap dance for you.
I'm not going to have her do anything. She's allowed to dance if she wants, but if she wants to sit on the chair and have some drinks, she's allowed to do that too.
So she's showing up at your bachelor party?
Yeah, it's a bachelor party and a little bit of bachelorette too. Because some of the girls are going to go there, have fun. They're allowed to celebrate. It's a wedding's between two people, man and a woman, so let's not exclude the women.
They say when a man loves a woman, he'll sleep out in the rain. Now, Fez, how do you feel about the women at a bachelor party?
I don't think there's any place for it. I think it should just be us guys, bonding, that sort of thing.
Is that because it's competition for you?
Maybe,
Tell me the truth.
Maybe a little bit, but I think it's, I like that time. It's the guys, it's Dave's really his last night out as a single man.
Yeah. I like the women hanging around because that's the way life should be. We're not in third grade. We're not going in separate directions. You're crazy. Your chick's crazy. Your friends are crazy. And your girlfriend's friends are crazy. So we should all be going, now this is the crazy life we're going to be leading. It's Leader tries to be the daily last caller, but you're a little too early tonight, Leader. Ron and Fez show. What do you got for us?
Hey, congratulations, Dave. I wanted to know, are you going to write your own vows or just go with the standard vows?
Oh,
That's actually a good question.
I think we'll write our own vows because we're two creative people. Everyone knows I'm quite a droid at poetry, so I was thinking of cooking up a 16-bar sonnet or so. And as for Casey, she's allowed to do whatever she wants.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have to go the poetry route. She can go prose.
Hey, Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, what's up, man?
Hi, Paul.
What's going on?
Good.
Hey, Dave, our exes live together, bro.
What's that?
Our exes live together.
Oh, Paul. Okay, yeah, I know. Oh, boy.
Is that right?
They moved in?
Yeah, they did.
Hey, what do they say about Dave?
They think Dave's an ass.
Why?
I really wish this. I hadn't heard this.
You what?
I don't even want to know. I like to move on. You know.
But his ex is a girl, right?
Yeah. She's a girl.
Yeah.
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 So what did they say about Dave?
It's freaking ugly, man. We're like the Antichrist to them.
Oh boy.
Did they bring it up to you, Paul?
We got both 2 promotions together, and we both break up with our girls almost exactly at the same time.
Wow, and then they found each other to move in as roommates.
Maybe there's the DP connection too, Paul. Maybe me and you are on the same wavelength.
If I had said anything, these girls would be going pal talk. You know why I say that? Every pal talker now has seemed like they have coupled up.
Yeah.
Coupled up.
Sure.
Was that always the intention from the beginning?
I don't know. It seems like people want to do that. I would say yes. I would say yes. I would say, I mean, you know, you have your Solari and Alki, you know, Lucci and Pitts, things of the, you know.
Right. When
Pitts
those,
just dropped the phone and stared daggers at you.
Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Good, man. What can we do for you?
Dave, you got to know there's 2 cardinal rules with bachelor parties. No women and no cameras. That's it. That's all you got to know.
Ours is going to have women and cameras. We're going to go in a whole different area here.
We are pushing our luck.
You know what? Into the great unknown. That's us.
You got to go for things at times.
Yeah.
And as for the women, I think it's good because one thing is you're not allowed to touch the dancers.
Right.
That's strictly forbidden. So you do tend to get a little bit excited. But
I agree.
If you have a woman there to, you know, hug and whatnot after the lap dance, you know, that's kind of satisfying.
I agree with you 100%. Women belong out there. And a lot of our women enjoy women. That's one of the things about people that listen to RonandFez.net. It'll be a guy and a girl, and then he'll like, you know who else my girl likes? Girls. So I don't know why that happens. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
First, I mean, I called to say one thing, and I'm just shocked at what I just heard. You want to hug your girlfriend after you had a lap dance?
Well, I mean,
yes.
Trying to keep
What?
Yes. Or maybe they both get a lap dance together. It's 2007.
First, if you're saying a lap dance in a place that you're not allowed to touch, then you're wasting your time and you're giving away your money for nothing. I could get that at home on the computer for free. I don't need to go out and spend so much money to get a girl.
You know what? This is a bachelor party, you femme. Stop being such a big crybaby. Every loser wants to act like, I'm much more comfortable in my own home than I am out at a great club having fun at a bachelor party with all your best pals.
People.
We're bringing all the guys from Ron and Fez are going to be out there. We'll invite all the O&A guys. All the chicks are going to be there. It's going to be in a wild event. And our East Side Dave is in love. And we know this and we accept it. And we're excited
it's
for
going to
him.
be celebration to end all celebrations. You can't do that in your house. You got to be with your buddies and booze, and there's going to be broads. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and you know what? Here, East Side Dave and Casey, they have this love, this glow around them. And what do? They let us sharing that.
That's right.
And that gives us a little bit of the magic. And you're going to call here and crap on it and tell me you're better off in your house drinking Bud Lights and looking at a TV set, a black and white TV set, or I don't know where I'm going with this.
No, but
the point is, stop being such a naysayer.
Right. And also, you can't crap on magic. You know why? Magic ain't tangible.
No.
So it's
Except for Magic Johnson. And I mean,
you can touch him.
You can't come in here and improv with me if you're just going to break up.
No, I'm not.
We got to go
The
with
Magic
it.
Johnson.
We got to stay with it. I know, but this thing is,
all right,
that's
sorry.
just going to build to the next
I know,
spot.
I got to stop, but that was mad because I have a visual mind.
I know you do.
So
you have every right to.
Okay.
But that means, hey, we're on a roll. Let's go, Ronnie B.
Right.
You can't just go give me a high five and then the bit ends. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
I just want to congratulate Dave first and foremost, and also say that I'm willing to leave my house and the computer and spend some money on some girls at the VIP club with you guys.
I love it, brother.
Hope to see you there.
All right, man.
We are going to the place to party in Manhattan, the VIP Club, 20 West 20th Street, between 5th and 6th Avenue. It's going to be a week from this coming Friday.
And if you're a nothing happening strap hanger, ham and egger, well, I don't want you there. It's for people that want to have fun that night.
That's you, Kevin. That means you, Kev.
Kevin James, KJ.
I love you guys.
All right. We love you too in a buddy way. Like two brothers love each other. The good way. Not the way you're thinking.
Kev.
Again, you can't crack up doing it.
No.
The whole thing about the Ron and Fez experience,
Yeah.
we don't laugh at our own jokes.
No, I know.
We keep on going.
I know.
And not
I was
when-
laughing at something else.
I want people to listen to this show and go, hey, these guys don't even know they're funny. Not, oh, they're laughing at their own jokes. I don't want that kind of show.
Something funny popped up on the TV.
Yeah. What was that? Was it this?
When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
Hey, George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Dave, I want to say congratulations, man. It's great, and I'm just wondering. Buddy, you gonna invite your boy Tony Reale to?
I would love to have Tony Reale there.
George, it's a time for burying the hatchet, George.
Come on, Dave, invite him.
I will, George. I know you're
But
trying
here's
to
the
get me
thing.
mad, but I'm not mad.
If you saw an old high school buddy, and there you are with your new fresh chick who looks just fabulous, and who loves you like you're made out of vanilla ice cream, and that's the way she looks at you.
That's right.
That's the guy that you want. You want him to see that.
She prefers chocolate ice cream.
Can I say my prediction right now?
Yeah.
And I honestly mean this. I think we're going to go to this bachelor party next Friday night. We're going to have the time of our lives. And then you guys are going to get out, get into a car, and start riding up in the sky while we are all singing We'll Always Be Together and waving at you.
Okay.
I think it's going to go that way. I think it's going to be, I don't think we're ready for Grease 2. I don't think you're going to be a cool rider. But somewhere along the line, I don't have, by the way, you know who I think is a cool rider?
Oh.
Elmo. And I really do. And I feel like this is going to be the most fun. It's going to be like a musical. Next Friday night, come party with us. I can't wait. I already, I'm going off the 12 steps. I don't need them anymore. I really think I'm at the point now. I got a hold of Flathead, back up, gack up. Everything's going to happen the old school way. Then you'll finally really get to meet me.
Oh, good.
The real me.
Oh, no.
And do me a favor.
Yeah.
Don't say anything wrong.
Okay.
When you meet me, say every word perfect, perfect timing. Because I'm going to be a little, little into one of those places.
That could make me a little nervous.
You know what I'm going to do is already have bail money ready. I'm going to have bail money. What's manslaughter charges in New York City?
I think that's about $500,000.
Really?
Yeah.
That much?
I don't know. You're going to have to get a few different bail bondsmen to help you.
Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Listen, I think you should bring a lot of cocaine to this baby shower once you realize it's not going to be on and popping.
You're a bunch of babies. Bunch of babies right there. Hey, coming up next, it's our pals, Fez.
CT and Jiven, they will be up next, 9 o'clock. And that is coming up next on 92.3 Free FM. And then after that, at midnight, it's Loveline.
I'll be exhausted after CT and Jim and Fez. I'm going to do that show. I can't do every show. I got other things to do.
Can I just say thank you real quick to everybody? You, Mr. B.
Me especially.
You really are the person. And
I put this together for you
Honestly.
and got a person to run it.
I mean, that's serious.
I took full control and then gave it over. Lily's doing it. But I'm doing this, kid, because I love you and I think you're doing the right thing.
Well,
I'm serious, too.
I do want to thank you. I want to thank VIP. I am
know.
so blown away. It's unbelievable. Next Friday, the party is going to rock like I've never rocked a party before.
Good.
Ever. Last night of singledom, I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
Bon Jovi, New Jersey style, huh?
Right.
Blaze of glory.
Yes.
You know what to do, even? Put on your Bon Jovi wig. Show up.
Okay. I'll be there.
Earl, you're going to be spinning for us that night, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do me a favor, Pimp Pat. Can I at least ask you for a Pimp Pat? I want you to come wearing that old Dick Allen outfit of yours, where it's a long...
Of the Phillies?
Mm-hmm. No, well, he was with the Cubs when he was Dick.
Oh.
He was Richie Allen with the Phillies. Hated Philadelphia so much when he left, he actually changed his name. That's it for us, everybody. Stay tuned for the boys. Their first time ever on radio. Where are they coming in at? New York City. You can't beat that. CT and Jiven, they're on next. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow after the chick.
That's the end of my show.